This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Unicorn, butterfly, angel wings in her thigh. Queer tattoo, that's a queer tattoo. Flaming skull, smoking pot, that's the opposite of not a queer tattoo. It's a queer tattoo. You got a Tweety bird, got a school mascot, got a Hello Kitty, tell you what you got. Got a queer tattoo. Such a queer tattoo. You think that symbol in Japanese means strength or honor? Ninja, please, it means queer tattoo. That's a queer tattoo. Any lower back tattoo is queer. It might as well say insert here. Whore tattoo. That's a whore tattoo. And that teardrop under your eye that you got in prison 'cause you killed a guy. That's a cool tattoo. Sir, that's a cool tattoo.
Yes, sir.
You got a comedy mask, got a tragedy mask, any effing mask, then you must have asked for a queer tattoo. Give me your most queer tattoo. Your child's name with the words be strong would be beautiful, but they spelled strong wrong. Yeah, they spelled it stong. Your stupid kid will now be stoned. How the hell they get that wrong? Weren't you watching when they put that thing on? You got barbed wire, got a poker ace, got that effed up thing on Mike Tyson's face. A queer tattoo. A seriously queer tattoo. And by queer, I just mean bad. It wouldn't mean gay unless you had a pink triangle on a rainbow flag with a bear wearing leather and a red ball gag. That's a queer tattoo. A literally queer tattoo. Ba 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 ba.
Hey, good morning and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. That was the fabulous Stephen Lynch. And the odd tattoo, the queer tattoo. There's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, there's Josh Arnold.
Hey there.
Pat Godwin is running an errand. He'll be right back.
All right.
We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios.
You forgot his phone?
Close.
He's getting us McMuffins?
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Well, he was given an assignment. So.
Pat's guitar, something's wrong, so he had to go get a different one.
Oh, I got you. All right. Well, the man
And
needs his instruments.
I am a witness. Tom told him 3 times, don't hurry, because he can barely drive anyway.
Right.
So if he gets out there and we might have seen him for the last
Yeah.
time.
I think he has to go through. There's a new roundabout that people keep crashing, and it'll be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've heard about that?
No.
Yeah, I'm totally serious.
People keep crashing?
Yeah, there's one that they didn't do it right or something. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I love those things, but sometimes there's too much traffic.
I saw an old lady go into one, and I know it was an old lady because I got an up-close look, and she would turn her turn signal on at each quarter.
Oh.
So if she'd turn her left turn signal on, go left.
Yeah, those things are great, but they can be very hairy. I had a guy going the wrong way in a pickup truck coming right at me.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? It was, well, I don't want to say exactly where it was. I'll tell you off the air, but
Oh, my gosh.
the guy had a truck full of, I'll give you well, never mind.
No.
That would be too.
Have you had the person that just stops on the roundabout? There was a lady that was stopped in the middle of a roundabout like she didn't know what to do, like frozen.
If you're not used to them, they can be very confusing.
Well, I'm a blessed man. I think they're fantastic.
I do, too.
Never had an issue.
I got hit in one.
And they have fewer fatal accidents because you don't hit, what's the term where you hit someone at a right angle?
It's like the NFL. They slow you down so you can go full speed.
T-bone, yeah. You don't get T-bone. They hit kind of up front to front. But in any event, the funny thing about those roundabouts is in places that have a lot of them, your tires wear differently.
And you get dizzy driving.
All those left turns. In any event, where were we? Yeah, Mr. Godwin will be back.
All right.
Shortly, one hopes. No.
Got a letter.
I got a stack of letters. I've never seen so many letters.
Thank you all for mentioning my marathon pizza run today.
Yay.
And
Michael
a
Cole.
special thanks to Christy. It was a fun thing to wake up to. I love your show. Keep up the great work. Mike Cole.
Now, we had a great story about this guy. It was, and this is truly on the International Newswire. It was on the Guinness World Record website also. Mike Cole ran a marathon not too long ago, and he was carrying a pizza in the
Pizza box.
yeah, but he was carrying it the proper way. So the pizza, he wasn't like carrying it under his arm like a book.
Or wearing it on his head or something
But
like
he has
that.
the world record for the best marathon run while carrying a pizza. And he did, just over 3 hours?
What, 3 hours, 10 minutes, I think?
Yeah,
it was
impressive.
great.
Can you write him back and ask him if did he in fact take a bite of the pizza?
All right, I will.
Okay, well, we'll have to find out. But a silly record, but fun.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could get him to do the beer mile.
Maybe he's...
I'm pretty sure he's a beer drinker.
Okay.
Now, the beer mile, in the beer mile, what is it? You have to chug a beer and then go, or do you go then chug the first beer?
You chug a beer, then run
Then a quarter.
a 440, then, yeah.
Then chug another one.
I'll email him back right away, sir.
The quarter mile mark.
Now, that may be...
You want him to throw up, don't
No,
you?
that may be too stupid, as opposed to running a marathon with a pizza. I don't want to put him in a position in which he...
Yeah, you don't know. He might be in a program. You don't know. You don't want him to
Oh, that'd be bad.
go
Yeah,
out
well, of course he wouldn't do it if he was.
You know?
9 years, 28 months,
Here-
13
there goes
days,
there goes the coin.
15 hours. And they
Going
dared me
into
to-
the glass.
I had to take the challenge.
Yeah. Those radio idiots told me.
That's like a double dog dare, isn't it?
You see him in the circle. Well, here's what happened. I backslid a little bit.
I heard a great AA story the other day from a friend
good.
of mine.
It's supposed to be anonymous.
It's so much.
Well, can you still do it if the person's dead? Can you tell the story?
Sure.
I think it depends on how he died or she died.
This person was attending a AA meeting. I can make this generic in Atlanta,
Okay.
and there was a famous musical person who also would occasionally come to the meetings, and he would come to the meetings in order to solicit clean urine from his
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
fellow attendees.
I have heard that.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
I want to
it's
say
not
that-
really a good story until I tell you who it was, is it?
Well,
I want to say that's like a plot point on one of the
So-
shows I watch.
who's dead? The rock star guy?
The
or
rock
his-
star guy.
Okay.
And he's one of my favorites too. So. And,
Well, that's rough.
Oh, I have a guy. Can I guess?
no, because I can't say who it was.
All right.
Well, we have a lot of letters to get to. If you want to reach us, of course, it's very simple. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com.
I know on Breaking Bad, Jesse Pinkman, one of the principals, went to a program so he could sell the people in the program meth.
Oh, jeez.
That was so funny.
Building customers, man. What do you want?
Yeah, we were talking not too long ago about what are because it's I'll preface it by saying it's so hard to know what to watch these days because there's so much, and there's so much good television, in many cases better than movies. It's so hard to pick which is the good stuff to watch. We were trying to talk what are the best shows ever in that sort of ilk of multi-episodic television shows that are only on whatever cable or not on broadcast TV.
Many different platforms.
Yeah, but one of them was Breaking Bad. Certainly, I put The Americans up there, but I haven't watched enough of them to really make a judgment call. But The Americans to me is one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Landman's pretty good now. I'm hooked.
The more I get away from Americans, the more disappointed I am that they didn't end the show that way I should have. I told them to, and they didn't listen.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Are we going to have another Diplomat, another season of that? Do you know?
We better. We're taking a bus trip to wherever they.
That one is good.
Let's make this show, people.
You'd like that, Tommy.
No.
Diplomat, you didn't like it?
No, Kelly's watching it. I didn't like it.
I
can't get away from The Americans. She's, to me,
Carrie Russell's
she's
in The
great.
Americans, so you can't watch her in The Diplomat.
I'm not going to switch.
Can you imagine watching a series on one of the platforms with Tom and having to wait until, we're on episode 1 still. We've been on episode 1 for the last 6 weeks.
No, that one we watched every week when it came out.
The Diplomat?
No.
Oh, Americans.
I don't care for that. Just put them all out. You got them.
They're doing that with 1923 every Sunday. It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
What was the one, Mayor of Easttown?
Yeah.
That was terrific. You didn't like that?
No.
Oh, that was
I
great.
like that.
And
I enjoyed that very much.
I love Winslet. I did not like that.
But in any event, there's a lot of great stuff out there. So what was the other one that was always in the top 5? The cop show from Baltimore.
The Wire.
The Wire. Yeah, I still haven't seen that. So
I haven't either.
Maybe I can go back and check that out. Right now, I want to remind you that this is, I guess, way ahead, but Father's Day is just around the corner. And this isn't just for dads, by the way. I'm sure that there are plenty of sweet moms and grandmas that love a nice sip of bourbon.
Oh, yeah, grandmas.
I love a good old-fashioned, good little
I want to remind you about our friends, Field of Dreams Whiskey. And we were talking with Drew Storen, who's one of the founders, former Major League Baseball pitcher. And this is their new Field of Dreams Players Series bourbon. It is available now while they last. It's kind of cool. It's a limited edition. There's a bottle that they have put together of this bourbon for every player in the history of baseball, and each bottle has a special code on it, and it will match up with a player. And I'm telling you that because I've got a terrific letter here on this topic. This comes to us from Josh D. He writes, because of you guys, I was able to procure a bottle of the Field of Dreams whiskey for my dad last Christmas. After explaining to my dad the premise of the whiskey, how it was made, that, of course, it's from the cornfield where the movie Field of Dreams was made, and how each bottle represented a baseball player, he was very excited. I think he had 3 glasses that night.
Ooh.
And here's the best part. Everybody gave me applause when I gave him the gift, quote, I won Christmas.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying you're going to win Father's Day, but you are. You could also win Mother's Day. Let's face it, there's a lot of ladies out there that like a nice little sip.
Throw in a nice plant or some flowers.
By the way, his dad got Eddie Goodell.
Oh, the baseball player.
He was the
short man,
little person who Bill Veeck put him up there because his strike zone was so small.
Right.
And they almost had to walk him. Yeah.
Great book, by the way, Veeck as in wreck, about the Bill Veeck story. In any event, by the way, real P.S., my grandma always had a saying, if you don't have your health, then you don't have anything. She's dead now. Have a nice day. Thank you.
I guess she has nothing.
Thank you. Thank you for that nice letter, Josh. I got to get back to my announcement here. Oh, yeah, Field of Dreams Whiskey. You can get all the information by going to drinkfieldofdreams.com/Tom. I'm not sure what the /Tom gets you, but you can try that. Drink Field of Dreams. And there's a couple little technical things I've got to tell you. It can be shipped almost everywhere, but not quite everywhere. And it's available in some spots at retail stores. It's not available to be shipped to Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Delaware, Idaho, Kentucky, Michigan, Mississippi, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, and Vermont. You got to be 21, of course, and please drink responsibly. Field of Dreams Whiskey. They've got this special edition out right now, and I'm just saying, Father's Day, Mother's Day, it's just around the corner. And these are really cool bottles. I don't know if we maybe can see them on the camera. They're really nice. Thank you very much, Field of Dreams Whiskey. Coming up, your letters, of course.
Letters.
We have a lot of interesting things going on, plus sayings from the moms, dads, and grandpas.
Bromides, axioms.
Yeah, these are so
all of
good.
it.
And I haven't heard 90% of these are really great. I'm looking forward to reading them to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, where we are the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
I don't know how that happened. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin joins us.
Hey.
There's Christy Lee and Josh Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Chick McGee at theorangeinsoles.com. Sports Desk. Another example of the NFL owners being chicken. You know what I'm trying to say.
Chicken Shack.
Chicken Shack. The Love Shack. And other NFL rules changes coming up. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at theorangeinsoles.com sports desk. As Cap Drury used to say at Camp Hayawenta, it's $1 million morning. Just a great day. Looking forward to it. We have some terrific letters here. Lots of interesting things to get to. I see Christy Lee sorting through stacks of
That's
news
right.
over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Another one of those we're proving Tom right stories coming up.
Pat Godwin back from his he's already been here once, and then he got here like at 3:30 in the morning, and now he had to go back home. And
Hey, Patty.
did you get the proper guitar?
Yeah, I had an input jack mess up on the other one.
You had a what?
It's called an input jack, Tom. That's where you put the cord, the quarter-inch cord.
An input jack?
Input jack.
Boy,
Came
input
loose.
Input jack sounds like it'd be
Sounds like a sex move.
some guys nickname in prison.
Oh, no. Here comes Input
Oh
Jack.
God, I'm limping again. All right.
Hey, Big Jack.
Time to get to our mailbag. You can reach us, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We love hearing from you.
What up, Jack?
Who wants to start?
Are we done with that? I got one. My dad used to tell me, don't grow up. It's a trap.
Oh, I love that.
Wow, that's wise.
Denzel says he wasn't wrong. Being an adult sucks at times. Another rule for Josh's airline.
Yes, please.
A listener said that Josh should start his own airline.
Right, because Josh doesn't particularly care for the most convenient way to travel in history. Go ahead. What is it?
No talking the first hour of flight. I say no talking on the airplane.
At all.
It's pretty
At
much
all.
gotten that way, though. It's
At all.
pretty quiet.
I think Christy may have a point.
Thanks to Raycon earbuds, and people don't really
And
talk.
and thanks to it's like the lobby of a when you go to the doctor's office now.
Yeah.
There are no magazines full of germs. Everyone's staring at their phones.
Yep.
Have you ever just to kind of get back at the flight attendant, as soon as they say, okay, if I could have your attention, please, and you just open up your iPad or just right in front of her face, and you're obviously not paying attention.
And I hope he or she.
That's what
I
I
hope
do.
he or she is thinking in the
That's
event of
what I
an
do.
in the event of an emergency, you're the last person I'm going to help.
Yes, sir. That's what they
I
do.
typically show them the attention.
So do I.
And
It's
think
respectful.
and we
So
all need.
do I.
We all need. Wait a minute. Your daughter was a flight attendant. What are you doing?
Not anymore. She's out. She wised up.
Okay, well, we should all thank the flight attendants, especially if you saw that accident. What was it, a month ago, where the flight attendants, the plane was upside down. They got everybody out safely.
I think
Bravo
it was
and brava.
A flight attendant's fault for going upside down.
Oh,
they were on the wrong
thank
side
you.
of the plane when they landed.
Oh, that can happen.
Absolutely.
You get so many of them over there.
Look it up.
Right.
Here's one.
Weight imbalance.
I think you'll like this one, Chick. This comes from James. His mother would say, I wish I could buy you for what you're worth and sell you for what you think you're worth. Ooh. That's kind of profound. Mm-hmm. Not all these are profound. Like this one. My dad would always say, you kids could tear up a Sherman tank with a rubber mallet.
Yes.
Okay.
My dad used to tell me you could mess up an anvil with a rubber mallet.
How about this one? This is from Randy. It's hotter than 2 mice humping in a wool sock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that.
I've heard that one, yeah.
Never heard
from,
that.
from Charles City, Iowa.
Oh.
Good morning, Iowa. Now, this is on a different topic. The setup for this was we had a news story last year about certain models of cars have problems with squirrels, raccoons, mice, etc., eating the wires beneath the car or in the car engine.
They're soy-based.
Because of the, they like the taste or whatever of the wiring.
This happened to my son Sam just around the corner from here to his old car. And the story yesterday was a woman had, $1,500 worth of damage or something like that from a squirrel.
Yeah, a squirrel got in and
And then I made the point.
Engine light came on.
This will make you feel less guilty the next time you run over a squirrel.
It was in Ohio.
Because they're doing all this damage. And then Chick said, of course, Chick has a philosophy when it comes to geese. There are a lot of so-called Canada geese in this area. I can't stand them because they poop everywhere.
You agree with my philosophy.
I stop, but it drives me crazy that we have all these the Canada geese, not Canadian geese.
Why did that change?
I don't know. It's who knows? It's probably Obama.
I'm not going to.
So silly.
What did
You're
you say?
getting political. It's a joke.
Thanks, Obama.
Okay. God.
I'm not going to speed up, and I'm not going to be evasive. If I hit him, I hit him. So be it.
Our letter.
Okay.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, writes Pete G. I recently ran over a line of pretentious geese crossing the road while driving my 18-wheeler.
Oh.
I never felt so alive.
No.
Yeah, baby.
Cars were stopped in the opposite direction, but I didn't even take my foot off the gas. It was glorious. As the feathers flew, I screamed, "Chick McGee!" out the window.
Atta, baby.
Nothing but feathers, blood, and feces.
That is horrible.
Tribute to you.
Nice. Very nice.
That is horrible.
I don't think he really did that.
Christy might be against
I
this.
am aghast.
Oh, my God.
Well, thank you.
And now
Audacity of someone to do
Emmy
that.
goes to...
But my favorite story of this nature involves our former producer, Dean.
Oh,
who's,
this is a good one.
Blissfully retired. His wife is quite the animal lover.
Yeah.
Strict vegan, et cetera, et cetera.
Works rescue efforts.
Yes,
does
yes.
a lot.
He's a very good person.
Doesn't care for people.
Yeah, funny enough.
but not a lot.
Very
Yeah.
odd, very odd.
Really doesn't care.
But she had stopped to watch the little ducklings crossing the
A
road.
mama duck and all her little baby
and then
ducks.
stopped all the cars.
Right, so they could cross safely.
Yes, and then the last duck was crossing, and a hawk swooped down and grabbed it and took it off for lunch.
Circle of life, baby.
Oh, hey, look, it's a drive-through.
Okay, well, if you're Jeff, thanks for listening. if you have any other name, it's okay too. If you're just joining us, this is the Bob. I almost said.
I got another letter. Shut up.
No, excuse me. We have to do this. Remember, I explained this to you. If you've been to the meeting.
If you can do it.
If you're just joining us.
Holy hell.
I almost said, if you're just joining us here.
Yeah. Repeat it one more time, will you?
This is all being edited out. If you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom program. We're coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And before we get back to the Orange Insoles Sports Desk with Chick McGee, I must read this letter.
First of all, she can't go on vacation anymore.
You're overly
You get
rested.
all out of sorts.
You're like
you
a
are
meth
like,
over there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I'm not allowed.
That what?
I can't use my kitchen right now.
Okay.
So I had a bowl of cereal for dinner.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
what's
a
wrong with that?
It's a manly treat.
Well, naturally, that's going to affect your speech.
Was you go to bed at
all
like
that sugar.
6?
I didn't have it. I had almost no food all day yesterday.
Sugar pops
I had
or
some
something.
broccoli and a bowl of cereal.
Oh, my God.
I didn't have dinner yesterday.
Broccoli and a bowl of cereal.
You guys want to know why I didn't have
Why
Why
didn't
didn't you
you?
have dinner?
Well, we had been discussing something for a fair amount of the morning yesterday, and I decided to order a pizza for lunch.
Oh.
Nice.
And
All right.
Guess what I did? I ordered a pizza, and I ate it.
Nice.
In one sitting?
I couldn't believe I made my way all the way through it.
And then you didn't have to eat dinner.
It was
see?
a thin crust.
Medium or... Oh, the thin crust rocks,
Yeah,
man.
it was a thin crust, and I
all,
did it.
all toppings.
Yeah, it was a Works or Ultimate or whatever, the Supreme. It had everything, and then but the last two pieces, and I do this every now and again. I take all the cheese and toppings off because I was full.
Right.
I know what you mean.
But
though.
I wanted more crust, and so I just ate the floppy crust.
Yeah, I've been there.
I'm a crust girl,
I'm
too.
getting
I like
very
the
hungry.
crust.
Yes.
So now on a.
I have a letter.
But it had been years since I'd ordered a pizza.
Is your letter positive or negative?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You be the judge. Hey, gang, just getting caught up on the show. I figured I would reach out with something. My dad always said, quote, I should have knocked you in the head and raised a pig.
Ooh.
At least I could have had bacon.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure that was sent in by the psychologist that heard that.
Oh, that's from Travis in Ontario, Canada.
All right.
Travis.
I love Ontario. Good fishing up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is from Rick from Reno, Nevada.
A little bit.
What is the
Biggest little city.
the biggest little city?
Yeah, absolutely.
My dad ran a retirement home when I was a kid. Uh-huh. My brother and I spent a lot of time there and got to know almost everyone. Whenever someone would die, invariably one of us would ask him what happened. My dad would respond, quote, all their breath leaked out.
Aww.
To this day,
Good
whenever
Lord.
someone passes away, that's what we say.
Why did you?
That is
Why
so
are you
sad.
reading this letter? That's like
All their
so
breath leaked
sad.
out.
Well, life it can be sad.
It is sad. Val Kilmer died. Did you see that?
Oh Lord!
No, I didn't see that.
I had the under, so I get the money.
Oh.
No. We were betting.
I owe
We
him
were betting.
$50.
We were betting how deep in the show it would be before Christy mentioned.
Oh, that's
someone
true.
died.
Yeah.
Thank you.
First hour.
Speaking of that sort of thing, my mom died a while back. Of course.
Oh well, all her breath leaked out.
Yeah, sad. But she lived in an assisted living facility, which by the way, she loved it. Loved it.
So did my mom, yeah.
And one of the things that kind of bugged me about it, she had her own apartment and a little kitchen and two little bedrooms. It was a great spot. Plus, they had a cafeteria and a rec play.
Right.
But she loved it. But you'd go over there, and when you walk down the hallway, I'm not making this up, all the doors had those slider things with name tags on them.
Uh-huh.
So, would say Mrs. Griswold or,
Right.
Sally Griswold, whatever. And it dawned on me as while walking down the hallway one time that a couple of the sliders were gone.
That happens.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah.
realized, ooh,
Yep.
That's the way they keep track.
yeah, maybe they should do what they do. For example, when they get naming rights for stadiums, you ever heard about this?
Sure,
And then
yeah.
the sponsor stops paying. They usually leave the name on it until they get a new one.
Right.
So in some cases, you'll have a stadium
Yeah.
or an outdoor venue, whatever. There was, for example, one around here called the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater that Verizon didn't do anymore, but they kept calling it that until they got another.
The reason they don't is because they will show those rooms to prospective families or people.
So they're not gonna
They
leave
don't
a-
want to see. Oh, well, Mrs.
The
Hermitage died.
Died here. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I guess taking out the chalk outline where Mom was lying.
That's also important.
Okay. Sorry.
I want to say where the Texans play in the NFL. I think that was Enron Stadium. For
Even
like
after 6
6 months
disaster.
after they folded or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a great article years ago about the number of named stadiums were named after companies that ended up going under.
Kind of
And it was
bad
very,
luck.
very significant. I think that's tapered off. But so the essence of what you're saying, Chick, is I shouldn't have read the letter about all their breath leaking out.
No, it's sad.
Now, what did you say? When you die, all your breath leaks out.
This guy who ran the nursing home would say, or excuse me, the retirement community would say when someone died, all their breath leaked out.
I don't blame him. He's trying to find levity. And
I worked at my first job
Yes?
in Los Angeles when I was 18 at the Kipling Retirement Home on Wilshire Boulevard.
If you can
About a
die, if
Did they have a nice poem for everyone?
can keep
no.
your head, my son, you will be a man.
right. Did were there any like old starlets or Hollywood people?
No, it was
Hello,
like a
doll.
mid-level.
Mid-level.
Yeah, I worked. I washed dishes for room and board, so I had no money, and I just worked there. And I would learn. I played guitar downstairs
And you
in the basement.
lived there?
Yeah,
That's a good
Whoa.
deal for a
it was a
budding
good
young.
deal. I couldn't go out and party because I had zero money, but I could survive and I would shed it. I played guitar like 8-9 hours a day, washed dishes.
Amazing.
I took the best story. Do I have 2 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lady was in a wheelchair. She had no legs.
Okay.
And she was
that's
so
easy. She'd need a wheelchair.
Very, very sweet. Yes, she would. She wanted me to take courtesy of Chorus Line. She had tickets. I said I'd be glad to. But I had to pick her up.
You went through her purse, didn't you?
I had to pick her up. No legs. Put her in the car. Her car.
Yeah.
Take her to the Chorus Line. We were late, so I had to enter a Chorus Line, lifting this woman with no legs to her seat in the middle of the auditorium.
Amazing.
And
Well,
she
full,
was so
full disclosure, I bet she didn't weigh as much without the
I said,
legs.
don't be embarrassed. We got this.
Yeah.
We had a chance to go backstage, but
Oh, that's so
when
sweet.
she sat down, it was all cool.
I'm
But
assuming she wasn't an understudy. Not for a chorus one.
good for
Well,
her.
yeah, I'm
Number
sure. Back in the day, I used to be quite the hoofer.
That's my biggest memories is taking
Number,
this lady with no legs.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that's so nice that you did that.
Well,
And
It's very nice.
now we've ruined it by.
Number 7, step forward. Oh, never mind.
Did you ever play guitar for the people in the
I wasn't.
home?
No, I just started. I wasn't that good.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever?
Not like now.
Did you ever have a hot date with what do they call it? A glyph?
A gilf?
A gilf. Sorry.
Glyph.
Sorry.
No, lights went off once, and the man thought he had passed away and was screaming, and don't come for me yet. Sir, it's just a blackout. Oh, don't come for me,
Did you hear
Lucifer.
that, Tom? All his breath was leaking out.
Wasn't ready to accept.
I'd like to say hello to the people that haven't changed the channel yet. We promise this show will not continue to be this bad.
That is
Poor man was horrified.
This is on me.
Yeah.
It's burned in my memory.
I'm the
You know
one.
what? That's all I ask.
I'm the one
Thank
that
you.
invited the
Sir, it's
journalist
just a
on our.
Thank you very
I
much.
invited the journalist on our little texting group.
Don't take me.
Don't take me
Sir, it's
already.
just a blackout. It's an L.A. blackout.
Oh,
He's
that's
still
so
alive.
funny.
Well, I have a message for everybody except Pat's chorus line date. Orange insoles.
Nice. That is a really elegant way to tie
Very
this in.
good.
I would once again like to apologize to the Orange Insoles people on this, their last announcement before they cancel.
And once again, the show has to get better. It can't get any
Yes,
worse.
that's right.
If you have back pain, hip pain, knee pain, or you think because the lights went out, the Reaper is grabbing you, that could affect your daily
You
routine.
could outrun him if you have orange.
Then I thought I died. I was sure I was
Outrun the
dying.
Reaper.
Good Lord.
Well, you're probably not getting proper support, and that all starts with your shoes.
And all the Romans didn't wear orange insoles because A, they hadn't been invented yet, and B, they wore sandals.
Yes,
Little biblical
exactly.
tie in there.
And man, they all walked around my back, my hips.
Yeah, that's why they were so crabby.
Yeah, that was the fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
No orange insoles.
You know what we need to pick us up? A crucifixion. That's what we'll do. Roman. Okay.
I didn't go that way. I was trying to steer it toward a happy Rome.
You brought up the the happy
Roman Empire, the early days.
Do I have time to start over?
You better.
Occasionally they ask to hear these.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. This could be one of those times.
Oh, God.
If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body. Well, Orange Insoles offer arch support and deep heel cups that work better in your shoes to help support your body. And they give you better alignment. Find the right fit for you in whatever shoes you wear with the Orange Insole Quiz. That's right. Great for work boots, sneakers, dress shoes, running shoes. You just type in there into the quiz what you're wearing, what you do, and they'll help you out. They'll get you Orange Insoles.
It's really unbelievable. I love it when Josh tries to pretend he's an announcer. It always cracks me up.
There's an Orange insole for you. No cutting required. These insoles are true to size. They carry sizes 15 plus. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange insoles come with a 60-day "We Want You to Be Happy" guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
See, the reason it's a struggle for you, Josh, is because you're being taught by the worst.
Yeah. And you have to do it with a defense. Most people don't.
Yes. Yeah. You've learned from You've learned from people who have no idea what they're doing.
I fit right.
Yeah. This would be like getting medical training from a SEAL. Not the kind that are in the Navy, but the kind that go.
This is Dr. Honk. Dr. Honk.
Okay, the show cannot get any worse. We are broadcasting for now from the beautiful O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
It's part sports.
We have football on the brain.
Part pop culture.
Dennis Leary.
True or false? You refuse to wear a glove with Mickey Mantle's signature on it for the movie The Sandlot.
The Red Sox blood, the Brewers blood, they run deep.
And in the best celebrity interviews.
Robert De Niro here on The Rich Eisen Show. How are you, sir?
Just got over a 24-hour virus.
The antidote is to appear on The Rich Eisen Show.
There you go. I would have just done it earlier.
And you've got The Rich Eisen Show podcast.
There is a medicinal quality to appearing on this program.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Checking out.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. It's hump day. I still want to know where that came from, why that started.
I still want to know how we can get you to stop talking.
It's hump day.
You get over the hump of the week. Get over the hump.
More letters coming up.
Or you hump to get through the rest of the week.
Oh, that's better.
And
Yeah.
Christy always going down Vulgar Road.
That's right.
First, this special announcement.
Oh, whoa.
That's Tom sneezing. That's exactly right.
We like to get to your letters here in the Bob and Tom program. Chick McGee, by the way, across the way at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. And Christy Lee, naturally, is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Now, did you want to start with a letter over there? Or do you want me to? Because I think I derailed the show a few minutes
This is
ago.
from Dave. Dave says, when I was a kid, whenever I started crying about anything at all, my mother would say, come over here and I'll give you something to really cry about.
Oh, I heard that one.
That is a staple.
Yeah.
One of the classics.
I have one from Logan. Logan said, my dad would always say, you all would screw up a 2-car parade.
That's Logan. I made a
Logan's a
boom,
firefighter.
boom,
Thank you,
boom,
Logan.
boom.
This, if our dad felt someone deserved severe punishment, according to BG, he would say they should slit his bag and run his leg through it.
Ooh. Yikes.
Holy
What?
hell.
That's
Like something the mob would do.
Who even thought of that?
yeah, that is violent and very difficult to do. And
Are they talking about his
Yeah, it's back.
His back.
His
that
satchel.
holds his
Scrotum.
No, his carry-on.
Oh.
Carry-on at the airport. I don't know. That'll show him.
Carry on.
His nutcase.
His nutsack. His scroti. Or is it scrotum?
His bag.
We
whenever
have that coming up in the news, actually.
whenever my dad would be doing something and he was obviously busy, he would be maybe barbecuing or watching
Oh, yeah.
television. We'd say, "What are you doing?" He would say, "I'm playing tiddlywinks with manhole covers."
I've
Or,
actually heard that one.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm shoeing a horse. What are you doing? You know, something like that.
This comes to us from Mike. I worked as a deputy in the corrections department. I had an old sergeant that would tell mouthy inmates, "Go practice falling down in the corner. I'll be there in a minute."
That's pretty good.
This is a sweet letter. This is from Kathy S.
I don't think we are supposed to read sweet letters, are we? Okay, go ahead.
She says, "To my favorite peeps."
Oh,
Peeps, appropriate for
that's
Easter,
right.
sure.
Easter.
Peeps and deets.
"You don't know how many bad times your show has gotten me through. Thank you." And then she writes, "If we were frogs, I'd share my bugs with you."
Well, how sweet.
Isn't that sweet? See, that gets away from the letters we had about horrific death.
Dear Tom, and this is from Josh. This is from Edward Ruprecht.
Ruprecht.
I don't think that's true, but here we go. He says, when I was in high school, I would get ready for a date. Almost every time I would put on aftershave, my mom would come around the corner and say, "You smell like a French whore," insinuating I had put on too much aftershave. Dad was always telling me to close the door to the house. I'm not heating or cooling the whole neighborhood.
Oh, that's a classic.
That's
Yeah.
a classic. Yeah.
How about this
That's
one?
from Albuquerque.
Brian writes, "My mom, to put it mildly, would often overcook our food, especially the meat. It was like cutting through leather.
Oh, man. That's
I'd begin to
worst.
chew it and start complaining that it was tough, to which my dad would always say, 'It'd be a lot tougher if you didn't have any meat.'"
Thanks, Pop.
Kind of a
Appreciate it.
depression era.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm guessing. Send us your old the old sayings from moms
you
and
want
dads.
to keep going with it, huh?
Well,
Good morning.
And now Josh is here to entertain.
Dave.
Good
You always
morning.
get that one.
Radio legends.
You're listening to the Dead Horse Show.
This one says, when my papa saw a big woman, he used to say, she's going to need 2 wheelbarrows to haul all that ass.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I mean, once again, we've come to a topic where after day 3, all we can do is, I think
that's day 4,
that's another one, isn't
You're
it?
the one doing that. We're all enjoying it. Okay, this one will make you more mad. This is going to make you mad for 2 reasons.
Okay.
All right.
Josh, I'm referring to Josh. This comes to us from Johnny. He writes, Chuck Norris.
All right.
All right.
Chuck Norris saw Bigfoot one time.
Yeah, he did.
Bigfoot took Chuck's picture.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
How about that? A reversal.
A twist there in that story.
Well,
that's the normal situation.
Well, I was over here, then now I'm over there.
No. So
okay.
People are always trying to take Bigfoot's picture.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So that'd be the total opposite.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Comedy's like boxing.
Yeah, you play a punch here, I get a punch there.
I'm glad you went home and got your guitar pad, because that way I'll be smashing it over your head, and you'll have to use the other one.
I have many guitars now.
Many guitars.
Oh, really?
Timothy
Are you
D.
bragging?
Timothy D. writes.
Timothy Dalton?
Timothy Dalton, yeah.
No. He goes, after eating a lot, my dad would say, I'm fuller than a tick on a tampon.
Whoa. I used to just get, I'm as full as a tick. Where did the tampon?
Well, because
my
ticks are full of blood, so I mean, this is
Right.
maybe it should be a used tampon, or is that clear from the?
Chuck Norris doesn't get bitten by ticks. he bites ticks.
He bites the ticks.
That's
Wait a
something.
minute. Ticks normally bite people.
Yeah, I know, but he sucks their blood,
Oh, boy.
You ever
A
tried
tough
to
man.
have to take
That doesn't work.
have to take a tick off of one of your dogs? Boy, that's they don't want to let go.
How about this one from North Aurora, Illinois?
I'll give you my response now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard that one before. I'll give you my response.
Son of a gun.
I've never heard this one before.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, my God.
Chuck Norris always sees it
He's
coming.
absurdly tough, this Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
Almost in a comical way.
Almost. Robert is kind enough to write.
Bobby.
If we would spend too much time in the bathroom as a kid, my dad would knock on the door and say, "Hey, do you need a putty knife to get that out?"
Oh, gee.
Boy, that is cool.
How about that?
Wow, that's a good one.
Son of a gun.
Day 4.
I think that is very, very, very
Hey, get out of
flowery
that
and
bathroom.
Do all parents know at a certain time when you're in the bathroom, mostly sons, that you're playing with yourself? Isn't that kind of the
What?
You know what?
understood?
The bathroom was not the
is
place.
not the place
No
to do
kidding.
that. No,
That's
no.
not where I did it either. But that you did.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I get
Yeah.
that it's a private thing, but
In the tub.
Because you could
mostly.
lock the door.
A tub.
I liked it underwater.
How much did you?
I don't know why.
This is
Hey, I thought
we
we
go back to the deck.
yeah, I thought
It's a lot better than Chuck Norris.
I thought we'd gotten the show back in the rails. I was wrong. This is the
was-
third major
Oh,
time
my
I've been wrong this
God.
I
morning.
was very young.
Okay,
Made your own sons, huh?
G.I. Joe would help me out
Okay,
a
all right.
little bit.
Did you do the up periscope thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Did you have create little battleships out of?
G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe.
So you-
Oh yeah.
Did you create little ships out of foam, and then you
I
take your periscope and attack?
stick your head in that fleshy cave, Joe.
I think Joe had a. We're going to try to find G.I. Joe's theme song, "Fighting Man from Head to Toe," for the commercial. You don't remember that.
Okay.
No, the G.I. Joe I remember was Real American Hero.
Yeah. Well, my G.I. Joes were 12 inches tall.
Yes, yeah.
In the bathtub, they were 14. On that note, we will once again try to get the show back on the
I
rails.
think it was bigger than that.
We are in.
2 inches. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, but if it started at 12, and you were apparently a
The 2-inch
you
Wonder
were a
Wizard.
shower and a grower.
Okay.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
I'll take the blame for this too.
Shut up. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hi.
Oh, no, he's not happy with that. We've done that already.
I'm Chick McGee at the
here we go.
OriginSouls.com sports desk.
No, Tom's right. I'm the only one that was thinking it.
We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Hello, Tom.
I don't speak for a large majority of the audience.
We should write our own Chuck Norris jokes. All just every break.
Let's
Josh, I challenge you. I challenge you to write a new Chuck Norris joke by tomorrow.
I got one. Hey,
I wrote one 5 minutes ago, and you poo-pooed it.
I like that one, the tick one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's as good as any of the others.
You have one?
Chuck Norris doesn't wear reading glasses.
No, reading glasses
wear him.
Wear Chuck Norris.
That doesn't work. That doesn't make sense.
But we have sort of devolved to that point.
Oh, let's take a quick break, shall we?
Oh, this again. Just want to live one new day.
Diddly.
You want something new?
Well, now, the first time we played this, it was brand new, remember?
I do remember.
I feel like you're in Groundhog Day.
Wasn't that something?
Let me explain to Josh how this works.
You know what? Don't.
And not 99% of our audience hasn't heard the diddler yet.
Well,
that can't be right.
I think that's way high.
Things have changed out
Well, that
there.
means they
If
haven't.
then that's a problem with radio in itself. If you have 1% retaining, if you're retaining 1% of your audience, you don't belong in media at all.
You see, not everyone can listen for the whole 4 hours. For example, you don't.
I listen more than anyone else in this room.
That's true. He does.
I didn't say he didn't.
Absolutely
I
true.
admit that I don't. Are you kidding me? I have 2 complaints.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
I have 2
I
complaints.
didn't know what you were saying.
Go.
You read a letter earlier where, in which what was that? Something about a French whore.
Yeah, you smell like a French whore because you wear too much.
The kid put on too much aftershave.
Yes.
Why do the French get that?
Yes. How?
What distinguishes a French whore?
Perfume, and they had a lot of brothels.
Oh.
But it must have been military based in terms,
Yeah, probably.
I would just like to know on what basis do the French get that assignation, if you will?
Well, who do you want it to go to?
I don't know.
I imagine
which country's whores smell the most?
A Haitian whore can't smell good.
Good.
Who knows? They may be lovely.
They could be.
I don't know.
Hot.
In your experience, Pat, which
to be honest with you, the French thing is sort of true. The hygiene, the lack of underarm deodorant. You go and get on a French train, you're like, whoa, I'm on a French train.
Look at who we're turning to for expert.
the world traveler.
Yeah, he's well dressed.
So what you're saying is
More
instead,
travel than anybody here.
I don't think you.
I listen to this
believe
show
so.
more than anybody.
I
And I'm more.
don't think
Really?
you.
Come on.
I've been
Have you ever
lucky to have a sit-down job and
Have
go
you
to your
ever-
fancy house. I'm out there in cruise ships.
Let me
missing my
tell you
wife.
something.
so in other words, in lieu of bathing, they apply perfume. Is that the?
Yeah.
There's no time to bathe in between Johns. Isn't there a friend of the show, a comedian who's well versed in international?
Yeah.
Yes,
John
yes.
Bazaar.
That's who it was?
wrote
Okay,
books
yeah. Because
about
I
it.
remember listening that morning and just being fascinated
Yeah,
with this guy.
He has some stories.
I believe it was Thailand who said you can buy a girlfriend for like $200 for 2 weeks or something. And
I mean, he talked about it
Yeah.
as though he were talking stocks and
Yeah.
bonds.
He wrote books
And-
about it.
He did?
Yes, and he also, I remember this, he came back to Los Angeles and went to a doctor, and the doctor was looking at something, shall we say, a slide of a sample.
Yep.
And the doctor literally said, I've never seen one of these before.
Oh,
He
no.
brought back-
It was
yeah.
a sample of his?
Yeah.
He
I
brought
don't
an
know what-
STI with an exclamation point back.
Yeah, it wasn't tertiary syphilis. It was whatever's next.
Yeah.
We can really only call this herpesifa-chlamydia.
I can only imagine.
In any event, I want to apologize to the French or to whores everywhere who don't get that.
Oh, there you go.
The designated of the French. Now, my other thing is, and I mentioned this before, off the air we kind of got talking about funny things in movies that you see, the so-called tropes, et cetera, et cetera. There's always that thing in an old movie in which there's the kid with the hula hoop, but he's got a stick.
Oh, yeah.
And he's running it on the street making it spin.
Right.
Has anyone ever seen that in real life?
I have.
No.
At that place where your kids went to camp, they do it in the little village there. Do you know where I'm talking about?
No.
Connor Prairie? Yes.
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah.
a throwback place anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
throwback.
Oh,
The kids, they do that. They
that's
reenact
cool.
that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah.
Because you see it in movies, and I thought I never did that as a kid. It looks kind of fun.
I think it was even before your time.
Well, I think it was way before our time.
Oh, I know. It's always in the movies. Those the guys going by on a horse.
Yes.
But
yeah.
And then who had the great idea of picking that thing up and turning it into a hula hoop?
Mr. Whammo.
No, it was Mr. Hudsucker, right?
According to the Coen brothers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's time for us to make a change. If you're just joining us, lucky you. It has been.
Boy, ain't it the truth?
It has been rough this morning.
It has been something.
A lot of death. And
it's all in good fun, I think. It's fun.
Yeah, that's right.
It has felt fun.
Oh.
A lot of death, but we're not. We haven't breathed our last breath yet, so we're going to go over to the sports desk, brought to you by our friends at Orange Insoles.
Alex Ovechkin got a goal last night, 4 goals away from breaking Wayno's NHL record after scoring 891st of his career. Caps game against the Bruins. They get the victory, too. 39-year-old Russian. I am Russian. 38 goals this season, on track to reach 40 for a record 14th time.
I'm coming for you.
Despite missing 16 games because of a broken left fibula.
Ooh.
Evidently, he tripped over his cat.
Nice. I like it. And by the way, no Ace update. Is he coming back tomorrow? Do we know?
I have not
He
heard.
has passed.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Did I hear wrong?
Oh, my God.
I'll send flowers.
Oh, Jesus.
From the NFL, wait a minute. Caps have 8 more games to play. The future of the tush push has been pushed until next month. The chicken NFL owners had been set to vote on Green Bay's proposal to ban the play that's helped the Eagles win the Super Bowl, and that team they can't do anything else. They can't run or pass, or they're just the tush push.
And you made the point yesterday that should be illegal.
Pushing or helping the runner has always been
illegal.
illegal, yes. And like if Josh and I are playing defense and I'm a linebacker and I'm standing behind Josh and he's down in his 3-point stance or 4-point, because you get it, Josh.
Yeah.
And snap the ball. I can't push Josh from behind into the line of scrimmage. Flag, 15 yards. But apparently, if it's a quarterback and I'm a running back and our tight end.
It is weird. So you want to see it gone, just gone.
I want to see it gone.
Yeah.
And I've seen running backs close to the goal line, and an offensive lineman downfield block picks up the running back and helps him into the end zone.
That doesn't seem fair.
Yeah. And then what about the other rules you talked about? Are they going to all go through?
A 1-year trial version of the dynamic kickoff, the NFL, led to an uptick in the return rate. Wasn't quite as much as the league had hoped. Now the new form of the kickoff that is more like a scrimmage play is permanent. The dynamic kickoff is now permanent, and they have moved the touchback from the 30 to the 35.
Why do they call that dynamic when it's less interesting?
It's labeling, branding.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
It's the more exciting kickoff that's more boring.
The league also approved changes to the overtime rule. Both teams get, regardless of scoring a touchdown, both teams will get a chance.
I agree with that.
And just to shut Tom up, let's see. Team owners voted to allow. This is the one that's sticking in my
craw.
Is it craw?
Do you have a craw?
I don't know. If my throat, I guess. Is that your craw?
I don't know what that means.
Anyway.
Josh?
I don't know for sure.
Team owners voted to allow replay assist to consult on-field officials to overrule other calls like face mask penalties. They missed a bunch last year. The dynamic kickoff rule, as I said, now becomes permanent, and something else to shut Tom up. And Roger Goodell said this yesterday during the news conference, just to shut Tom Griswold up.
Okay.
Well, Chick, you nailed it. It means stuck in my throat.
A craw?
Yeah.
Okay. They will use Sony's Hawkeye technology. Now's your chance, Hawkeye. Shoot them now. Technology for virtual line-to-gain measurements next season. Officials will continue to spot the football. The chain crew will be on the field, but they will serve in a backup or secondary role. There you go, Tom.
Are you happy now, Tom?
Well, I think we've had the technology, getting out there with guys with a bunch of sticks, really, it just seems a little primitive. We've gone beyond that.
Yeah, you've legislated all the human factor out of football. Way to go, Tom.
No, the human factor.
Good job,
with
Tom.
people betting all this money. They don't want
Good job.
Some hungover dude out there with a stick.
Oh, now they're hungover
with sticks.
Okay.
I will say this: I have been on a football sideline chain gang.
Yes.
For grade school football.
No, it was a high school football game, and it was hard. A lot of pressure. You want to get it. You want to get it right.
Were you being heckled? Did people notice who you were? Get Griswold off the chain gang. His son's playing linebacker.
You know this. I have done the announcing at a high school football game.
Yeah, I know you have.
And
I can't imagine. First down, my son's team, of course.
I did not. I was
that
very
reminds
respectful.
Me, when he was
my son's
when
team.
he
That
was
reminds me of a story.
about
He
a
got
couple years
blueberries
ago.
stuck in his
Oh,
nose.
evidently that's a touchdown. A couple of years ago,
And now traffic and weather before we get to the next play.
I'm brought to you by Orange Insoles.
I wasn't doing the play-by-play. I was the guy in the booth going, tackle by number 17, Stefanski. But I would go down to the other team prior to the game and ask how you pronounce some of the names.
That's very polite,
if
sure.
when you get them wrong, you get the screaming mom coming up to the window. You got my son's name wrong.
Oh man, that is so. Then that's exactly how they sound too. Yeah.
Well, that half-assed punt return was from Stefanski. No, you don't editorialize. It was hard. I mean, it's just a sort of adult thing I shouldn't be allowed to do.
That's the truth.
Yeah, we have more sports on the way, but right now we want to talk to you about being comfortable in your home.
Peace of mind, Tom. That's Simply Safe. We use Simply Safe cameras and security system here at the Bob and Tom Studios. Millions of Americans enjoy the new standard in home security. Greater peace of mind every time they arm their Simply Safe when heading out in the morning or locking up each night. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection, compound secure. They help prevent break-ins before they even happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around, lurkers are the worst. They, at Simply Safe, the agents can see and talk to the lurker in real time, turn on spotlights, even call the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start affordably around $1 a day and 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Visit simplysafetom.com to claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and get your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Jixter. Coming up, Christy Lee, what do you got over there?
Oh, we have a lot. We have you being proved right again with scalpers selling line tickets for the DMV.
Aren't you tired of being proven?
It's a burden, Josh.
It has to be exhausting.
Especially sitting next to you and it's constantly going, wrong again, Josh. I'll take this one.
Here's another one for Tom. Do you believe in astrology? Well, you may not be the brightest bulb.
Do you believe in magic?
Wait, they're saying people who believe in astrology are dumber?
Yep. They've got the stats to prove it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, especially Leos.
And here's some advice.
No
if
kidding.
if you're being chased by the police, do not stop to put air in your tires. We'll have more on that.
Yeah. This police chase brought to you by
You wouldn't have caught me.
Firestone.
You wouldn't have caught me, copper, if I didn't need to change my oil.
We are reporting from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's
Chick.
Pat Godwood.
Hello.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Tom, you let me get away with something, and we need to discuss it.
What's that?
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. Hello, Tom. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio.
Happy to be here. What's that? What did I get wrong?
How'd you let me get away with saying large majority?
A large majority.
Yeah, oh, boy.
As opposed to a small majority.
Sometimes I do speak like I'm still in school trying to hit the word limit of an essay that when your professor would go, it has to be 2,500 words.
Use a lot of adjectives.
I would say things like large majority and then wonder why I got a C.
Always repeat the question in the response.
Yeah.
It's extraordinarily unique. As opposed to just partially unique. So it's still one of a kind, but it's less of a one of a kind.
What if we did a show like Antiques Roadshow, where you just sat there and people came up and they started talking, and then you just took some phrase that they misused or something and explained to them why that was wrong.
Because it would bore everyone to death.
Oh, I think it would be great.
Oh God! And then I'd get it wrong myself. But we do have some interesting stuff coming up in the news involving being right or wrong. But first, we return to the OrangeandSouls.com sports desk with Mr. Chick McGee.
That's right. First of all, let's go to, you know who Jackson Dart is? That's right. He's one of the hot quarterbacks coming out of college football for the NFL draft this
The
year.
bullseye, they call him.
Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart went on a turkey hunt in Georgia after the March 28th, 2025 NFL Pro Day workout, and he got a big turkey, Tom. How? Not maybe it was a Tom turkey. I don't know. Yeah. I think we have a picture of the Tom turkey coming up here. He also, right before he played Penn State, the Nittany Lions, he bagged a mountain lion.
Oh, my gosh.
And he was a picture was taken of him holding the mountain lion up.
Yikes!
Like a goof. Yeah, it looks like a big cat. It's a kitty cat. Tom. Yeah.
And what are we doing now?
There we go.
There's the turkey. There's the turkey.
It looks massive.
That is huge.
Look at the size of that thing. It's bigger than he is.
I mean, baby got back, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
Is that just from the butt?
It looks like
a lot of turkey butt.
Ass end of the turkey.
Yeah. Wow. That is large.
You like to eat the
Turkey butt?
No.
little turkey? You like the dark meat, though?
Yeah, and I'm not that big on turkey anyway.
Really?
I think turkey's pretty tasteless.
Oh, well.
Delicious.
I do too. I mean,
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Chicken, much better.
Buzz Williams has now been crowned as the sweatiest man in college basketball. The new head coach of the Maryland Terrapins, I Like Turtles, has gone viral on many occasions due to his inability to control his perspiration. Help may be on the way as he moves into a new role. His future employer already has an NIL partnership in place with a local dry cleaning service.
Oh.
Williams is often seen on the sidelines, a full three-piece suit in most instances, and the jacket is quick to go, only to reveal underneath a drenched vest and shirt.
Wow.
As he's pacing the sidelines.
Yeah, that's a interesting look.
Oh.
How about that, Tom?
And it looks like he spilled 2 glasses of water on each nipple, and it just, that's really rough.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I mean, man.
Working hard out there.
Yeah, he needs to wear a different material or something.
Our buddy Tommy Johnigan used to sweat like that on stage. Remember
Insane.
that? He had
amounts.
sweat pads underneath his armpit he'd wear on stage.
Any of you guys big sweaters?
I am on stage.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Do you take a towel up there?
Nope. Just let the ladies lick it off.
Oskay's a sweater.
Yeah, but I don't know if he takes a towel up there like he's Earthquake.
Tim Wilson used to take a towel up. He'd need his guitar and a towel. That's all he'd need. Yep.
Wow. Isn't there a pharmaceutical for excessive sweating?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think there are crazy side effects, though.
Seen some ads at the dermatologist's office.
I think you're right, Chick. That seems like I think it is one of those commercials where the side effects are longer than any other part of the ad.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're called delusions and
oh, really? Hallucinations,
neuralgia. And...
You think you're Ethel Merman?
Oh, here we go.
Boy.
Here, wait a minute. I'm reading this for the first time.
Well, now you're going to get advertisements for this drug.
First of all, I can't pronounce it.
Okay.
It should just be called No Sweat. That's a great name.
I guess it must be Qbrexza. It's Qbrexza. There's no U after the Q.
Remember Qbert?
Oh, yeah.
A Qbrexza is a cloth wipe applied to the skin daily to prevent the sweat glands from activating. Oh, this can't be good.
Applied to the skin daily? I thought it was a pill.
Side effects include blurred vision.
I told
Well,
you.
if you wipe it on your eyes.
Constipation, burning and itchy skin, head and throat pain, dry mouth, dry eyes and skin. This is horrific. Who'd want to do
throat
this?
pain.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the flip side is you're just so sweaty all the time.
Right.
This says 15.3 million Americans contend they have some form of excessive sweating.
I Huh.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think they would call it no sweat?
I rarely. You guys judge a person when they're sweaty?
Oh,
No.
yeah, absolutely.
Really? Yeah. I don't look at a guy who has sweaty pits and go, "Oh, what a gross." I think, "Oh yeah." That,
You don't think
That guy's working
I
hard.
don't even think twice.
that person's
he's hot.
filthy and most likely less intelligent than ever. Yeah. Absolutely. That's what I do.
But I mean, your body's sweating's good for your body.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I've never.
So if you're plugging it up,
Right. What
No,
are
that's
you?
a-
Yeah.
this would be like having a laxative called cork.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's not going to.
A tampon, what you're talking about, plugging it up.
Okay, very good.
The Boston Red Sox have announced they agreed to a 6-year, $170 million contract extension with pitcher Garrett Crochet.
Oh, Mr. Crochet.
Yeah.
Yes.
His new deal starts in 2026.
Is he a good pitcher? Must be. How much money was that again?
6 years, $170 million contract extension.
I understand that they wrote it on a pillow.
Very nice.
We'll throw pillow.
Yeah, you
don't.
he can.
could
He's
ruin
by the
something.
way. He's also not only is Crochet found on the mound. He's also in the clubhouse covering their toaster.
And toilet paper rolls?
Yeah, that's better.
Did your mom have one of those padded toaster covers?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have seen them.
I always thought.
I thought everybody had them.
If you put that on too early,
Yes.
house fire.
Yeah.
House fire ensues.
Have you ever seen they crochet over a Pringles can for Christmas and put something that looks like a candle flame on the top, so they look like giant crocheted candles?
Or the crocheted holding the toilet roll with the little doll on top, so it looks
Those
like
were odd. Or giant
like her
skirts.
skirt.
Yeah. My grandma had one of those
Yep.
for sure. I think the toaster covers were pre-exterminator.
Oh, to keep the mice
yeah,
out?
that was definitely a.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, you don't see them anymore.
Oh, I didn't want to hear that.
That was common because of the crumbs and stuff.
Yeah, all
that
those
makes
crumbs in there.
sense.
My mom crocheted a little baby doll, and she told me that was it was a little, and she said that's the girl I never had.
That's mild psychosis. Yeah.
Did she say it was your twin in the womb that died at birth?
That you
something
ate?
like that?
Evidently, I ate the girl twin. Yeah.
Oh God.
But every now and again, you get a tooth growing on the back of your neck.
Every now and then. I remember Daphne. That's right.
Daphne.
Did you ever have a psychologist say, "I'll tell you what, since you said that, next one's free.
No.
Next session's on me."
No, they look at me and they talk to me, and I said, "This guy's going to buy me a new car and all
new
sorts
book."
of stuff."
I guarantee they look at you and go, "Hey, that's not on you."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She would have treated any kid like that, pal. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, look, we've got a world record, kids. Stupid world record. A Texas nonprofit organization has broken the Guinness World Record for the heaviest ball of dog hair.
Ugh.
This is actually a really sweet story.
Participants of the Mighty Texas Dog Walk in Texas. Once again, that's the Mighty Texas Dog Walk in Texas. Brushed their dogs off and deposited their fur into a giant bowl.
All right.
At the end of the event, volunteers collected 201 pounds of dog fur in the bowl, dubbed the Furrosphere.
Oh.
The event organized by Texas Hearing and Service Dogs.
So it's
It's very nice.
It's a great organization.
What do they do with it?
Do the dogs, when they hear a sound, they go, "Did you hear that?"
Ugh.
Oh, it actually looks pretty.
Yeah, it's in a big glass globe.
It looks like the Earth, right?
Yeah.
And it's that ball has to be 5 feet in diameter at least. There's a lot of dog fur in there. And notice how colorful it is.
Yeah, it is.
Tens of thousands of dogs showed up for the walk. Over 8,000 were brushed under the watch of on-site veterinarians.
Look, I know this is very visual. Look at how happy the dog is looking at the sphere.
Look at that.
Hey, I gave some of that.
I thought the dog's staring at her butt.
Yeah, it looks like it's up her butt.
It looks like the dog is taking a big sniff.
Well, that too could make you happy, I suppose.
I
I think that's why the dog is happy.
Why can't I lick mom's butt?
think it's to the left, but
It's all perspective, Jeff.
It sure is, yeah.
I've seen a cat cough up a fur ball about that big.
Oh, man. Yeah, that gets...
That is just a nasty process.
Oh, I love that sound. Wow. That's a sweet story. A great organization helping out people with service dogs. Can't go wrong.
A giant ball of hair.
What are they going to do with all that hair?
They're going to start the world's largest flea circus. they're going to have. There you go. Should be a lot of fun.
Now that flea circus thing, that whole thing was like a scam, right?
No way.
Yeah, it was. I thought about that too when I was a kid. They scammed.
Oh, those are actual fleas.
Come on.
They're trained.
They have.
I saw one jump on a diving board.
When the
They have a little apparatus.
When the flea would get on the bike and go across the high wire.
Yeah,
Are you telling me the bike was motorized and there wasn't actually feet?
No, they'd pedal.
The fleas would pedal.
Yeah, lately some of them are motorizing it. I say that's wrong.
So the fleas...
It's like the people on the trail I like to walk on with motorized bikes. Get off.
I got to buy a flea circus.
The fleas' arms and legs would touch the handlebar and the pedals. Is that what you're telling me?
Back in the day, the quality flea circuses.
Do unhappy adolescent fleas try to run away with the flea circus?
Of course.
That's what they tell their
Please
moms.
take me with you.
Their mom and dads.
Can I get a tattoo just like Johnny?
That was the daughter I never had.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
We're gonna make an
I'm
effort.
never going to forget that.
This show's got a lot of zingers.
We're going to make an effort to get this show back on the rails. That's all there is to it.
Well,
now, coming up, we have a guy that drinks his urine to stay healthy.
We're going to get the show back on the rails
with the
coming
guy
up.
Now,
ingesting his piss.
This is one of those morons on the internet. I don't mean to judge, but I can't help myself because the guy's an idiot. We'll be getting to that and more morons in the news. And we have some exciting stuff as well. And there's some happy news. There's some sad news.
I don't think there's happy
There's astrology news. There's a police chase. It's all coming up. We're all very excited about it. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
There's more of the show coming up. Book your next vacation with Christy Lee and Colette. Visit England, Scotland, and Wales this September 28th. Visit bobandtom.com for details. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Lord, I'm down.
You got the blues so bad.
I got the blues. I got the blues so bad they're purple. Hello. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Let's get a song out of Pat.
Love to
Tom,
sing.
what do you
I love to
say?
sing.
There's Christy
Flaps
Lee.
Here's my life.
We're flaps again.
There we go.
We're in the O'Reilly
Yeah.
Auto Parts studios. Hello, Tom. How about a song from
You're
Pat?
going to get Josh to walk out of here yet.
No, I had a mouthful of coffee. I couldn't laugh.
Well, that's not why you didn't want to laugh. We have Patty G. Now, you made an effort to go back home after arriving here this morning
I
early.
had an issue with an input jack.
Input jack in your guitar.
Went back and got one of my many guitars from my fabulous collection.
Rushing around like his ass was
The whole
on fire.
apartment's just filled with guitars and puppies.
Why don't you leave an extra guitar here? So
I usually do that, but we had a crazy weekend. We were live somewhere, and I wasn't prepared.
okay. Now, is this a new song? What's happening here?
It's a song about dating. I think
Are you
like
plugged
it.
in?
You got me up?
Oh, you grabbed the broken guitar.
There we go.
There it is.
This is a song. This is a song about what?
Song about dating.
Dating. Okay.
I wish women came with something like Carfax. Is she a total wreck? Or just a little ding-dang scratch? Can I get her dating history? Is she totally nuts? Or just my speed? I need a full report. Check her girl facts. Does she have any kids? Is she cool or could she crack? Is she really 52? Is there an Adam's apple or those are real boobs? Does she run a little hot? Did her marriage just fail? Does she spend a lot? Is her ex in jail? Oh, she's so pretty, something must be wrong. Is her playlist only Luke Bryan songs? I wish women came with something called girl facts. Is she a prude in the sack or a nymphomaniac? 'Cause I want a nymphomaniac. Women wish there was a thing called dude facts. Something that tracked if he cheated behind her back. Does this guy have a real job? Is he neat or a slob? Does he have a micro knob? Does he really do yoga like his profile said? Does he own his own house? Is he good in bed? Why is he single? Does he drink like a fish? Are his favorite bands Motley Crue and Kiss? Women wish there was something called Dude Facts. And if he plays guitar, get out of there fast. Car facts for singles. If you're on Tinder or Christian Mingle. Come on now. Car facts for singles. I made it a lot funnier there at the end. Car facts for singles.
Now we can't play
Make
it
sure
again.
That rash is just the shingles. Hey! Got
nicely
very
done,
excited.
Pat.
Thank you very much.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be.
Well, yeah, that was.
That would be something.
That'd be.
How'd that go again? What?
Car facts, you see.
Yeah.
And,
Pocket.
It's an A there. You got. Well,
Very nice.
You know, again, all morning long, derailing after derailing. It's time for us to return to the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
One more story for Joshy. Hi. Good morning, radio people. Josh, this one's for you. Did you know that the St. Louis Blues are 15-2-2 since Jobu arrived in their locker room?
Yeah,
That's right. Jobu from Major League has been installed in the St. Louis Blues locker room. As a matter of fact, they beat Detroit last night 2-1.
This is the little idol that Serrano in Major League would have.
There he is.
In
There's
his
Jobu.
locker.
That's him.
Remember, he needed a chicken for Jobu.
To give to Serrano, as I recall, couldn't hit the curveball.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
right. Otherwise, he was hitting home runs.
Right.
But played by the great Dennis Haysbert.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah, who played the president on 20 in a season of the show 24.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually talked with Dennis.
Yeah, I met him. He was incredibly kind.
Yeah, nice guy.
Dennis Haysbert.
There we go. So that completes our sportscast?
That completes our sportscast.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We have other aspects of life that we'll be reviewing coming
no
up.
kidding?
What now?
I said no kidding?
Yeah, we got all kinds
right.
of stuff. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
A driver and his passenger were arrested in Tennessee after officers found them putting air into their tires during a police chase. WSMV reports Metro Nashville police officers spotted a car with a Tennessee temporary tag covered by a smoked-out license plate cover.
You can get those?
Tried to pull the vehicle over. Oh, you can get them.
Oh,
but
haven't
they're
you
not
seen those?
legal. The car sped off, but a helicopter that followed in pursuit spotted the suspects, stopping to put air in their tires. Both the driver and passenger were taken into custody on a variety of drug charges.
I mean, it's kind of odd that someone would. You're in a police chase and you're. Well, I'm concerned about my mileage.
Man, they were confident, weren't they, that they had gotten them away?
Yeah, the temporary tag, you would have thought that it came with air in the tires.
Confident idiots, Tom.
Yeah, they had to go in and get quarters.
Yes.
Well, we had to stop. Our engine light came on, and even though there's a helicopter up there, they're probably not following us.
If you're getting air in your tires and it's still running when you're done, do you let somebody nearby know, like, hey, you can get some, this is still good. Still got another 50 cents or so.
No,
on
I
here.
stand there until it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Spray it in the air.
You're not
wasting it.
You're not using my money to put air in your tires.
Same way with the vacuum at the car wash?
Or the I always go to. I love to go to the ones where they have the little garage where you spray your own car down.
I bet you
self-service.
I do that almost every week.
I bet you.
I just did it the other day.
I was going to say once a day, right?
No,
Don't
that's
you?
the drive-through car wash. I go through once a day.
At least.
Yeah, but Kelly's car can't go through a car wash.
Oh, okay.
It can't.
Is it branded?
No, it's the car
tall?
wash.
Some better
Car
secret
wash doesn't
codes.
allow. It's got the way the bumpers work. They won't allow that particular model vehicle.
Well,
to go
here's
to the car wash.
the
I got
thing.
you.
Also, Tom's too embarrassed to find, but Kelly is quite the ham radio operator.
Oh.
And she
yeah.
has a giant whip antenna.
That's
on
very
her.
big.
That'd be
Gonna
very,
break
that'd
it.
be
They're not
very
li-
amusing,
they'll be
but it's not
liable.
true. But yeah, I love the hand wash place.
Her handle's Big Mama. I don't know if you know that or not.
Oh, I did. I knew that.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was Special K.
Come on back for Special K. That's better. That's better.
Oh, that's good.
Tell her CB handle Special K.
Yeah,
Just call her Special K today.
Yeah.
See if she likes it.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Special,
a great idea.
Hey, Special K.
It's your special day, Special K.
No, she's out of town, so she'll have plenty of time to get less mad.
Practice.
Oh, she's got a good sense of humor. She'll laugh at that.
She loves stuff like that.
Tom, she must laugh all the time being married to you, huh?
You're a funny guy.
Whatever you're saying.
Now, do you
guys
ever
are.
go to the place where you get to squirt your own? And
I haven't in a long
oh,
time.
I literally go every week.
Have you ever
My little car has to go through there.
when you're in that little garage spraying your car, do you ever complete on your car and then rinse it off?
Oh,
Well, I think many would like the answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're waiting.
His
These are
silence.
the these are the hard
Silence
questions.
speaks
His silence is incriminating.
Speaks
isn't it?
volumes.
Yeah, I like to do it on the dashboard because it gives it a nice sheen.
That's interesting.
But on your birthday, you do it on the tailpipe.
like the Armor All, huh?
Got to let the car cool down. I learned that the hard way when I turned 21.
Wasn't there a guy who had an apparatus set up for his tractor where he could do that in the tailpipe of the tractor?
Oh my goodness!
No. He died.
From the horse. That's the horse guy.
No,
That's a different guy.
No. There
was
was
a
a
guy
guy in this state that died.
Love the Bob and Tom show, I bet.
With a the sleeve of on the tractor. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh!
He had it all hooked up. It would cause suction. He turned the tractor on. It was on.
Did the tractor fall on him?
I don't know how he died.
What do you mean by sleeve of the tractor?
There's I guess some sleeve on a pipe or something. That was
Oh,
He ran it up into the cab.
yeah,
and-
that's a.
He doesn't hang out with that tractor anymore, so he wrote a John Deere letter. Get it?
He's dead.
I enjoyed that.
Pat.
Yeah, I got it.
And the joke would be Dear John Deere.
Dear John Deere.
I really want to get
Damn
it
it,
right.
that's
And remember the guy who really loved horses,
Yeah, that.
and he received, and that finally killed him.
well, yeah, to rip you a new.
Not a new one.
Same one. Yeah.
Same one. Just
I made the.
it'd be like trying to put an elephant in a Volkswagen if you
I
will.
made the existing one bigger.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know something. Every break we've gone off the rails.
Hey, you know what?
It is really amazing.
We're going to come back. Extra. Nobody asked for it, but we're going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Sports Extra featuring Tom. Guess what?
What?
Well, you got to guess. At least guess one.
volleyball.
Nope. No
Gymnastics.
volleyball.
Hockey.
Nope. Ballpark food. That's right. We haven't done it this year yet. Major League. Oh, you're not going to believe the stuff they have this year. Well, how does cotton candy French fries sound?
Ooh.
Terrible.
Fat.
Fat.
The cotton candy ice cream is awful. One of my daughters
What?
eats that all the time. Yeah.
What about the Superman ice cream? You like that?
Which one's that?
That's the blue and red ice cream. I think it tastes kind of like cotton
And
candy.
I get the super girl ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah. No nuts.
No nuts. Don't laugh at that.
that absolutely deserves.
That was so much funnier than John Deere.
I know.
It's
boy,
got to be
I
Dear
mangled that.
And he
John.
didn't cuss.
Dear John Deere.
Yeah, he
And,
didn't have to say
I didn't hit the X.
the F word.
And
Yeah.
and what's wrong with Luke Bryan, by the way? We're coming
I
back.
should have said Morgan Wallen. That's
Yeah,
what
what's
you
What's coming up? I don't know. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
After we do it. You're
More
welcome.
sports coming up.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Air.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio, and there's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Howdy, chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Tom over there mixing something. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. Hello, everyone.
I remember you saying something about a sports update.
I do.
Do we have the sports bulletin?
I do
Sounder?
have the sports extra. Every year about this time, this year is no exception. The baseball season's underway, the torpedo bat. But let's not lose sight of what new food items are available at your local ballpark. The Arizona Diamondbacks. We should have accompanying video to this story. The Diamondbacks decided to throw a bunch of random ingredients on Cajun fries, and they're calling it the Filthy McFries. There it is. Let's see.
It looks like my dog just vomited up an onion ring.
Oh, it's got white cheddar mac and cheese.
White cheddar mac and cheese, pork belly bacon, crispy onions.
And a little bit of dog vomit.
Just with respect to structurally, it looks unsound and
it looks wonderful,
awkward to eat.
And Pittsburgh Pirate.
Well, wait a second. Isn't the whole idea of things at the ballpark are easy to eat? You can take a hot dog. You don't need a lot
of. Look, it's in a bowl. You use
a bowl.
You need a knife and fork. You're going to spill it in your lap.
That's fine.
That's a clubhouse.
It's delicious.
Food. You know what I mean? Like one of those.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. There's not a guy walking around, get your dirty fries.
Here you go. Toss them to me. Oh, my God. Then at Pittsburgh, they have the Polish cannonballs.
They're square.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Stop right there. The show is big.
Can't fit on the pistols.
This is now the greatest show of all time.
Okay. It really turned the corner that quick. Yeah. Those are deep-fried balls full of, Christy, make your guess.
Polish sausage.
Pat.
Pork sausage.
What?
What are you?
I wasn't.
That doesn't count.
Polish cannonballs.
Are you bidding $1 on Price is Right?
Bread
I
dough.
think you are. There, Josh, you want to take a guess?
Yeah, some kind of meat and cabbage.
Tom.
Polish. What are they called?
Cannonballs.
Polish cannonballs.
Pierogies.
I don't know anything about Polish food.
Fried balls full of egg noodles, kielbasa, cabbage, bacon, and cheddar cheese.
Okay. I had two of the items.
They
Sounds good.
Sound delicious.
Yeah,
And then what is the dipping sauce?
That's ranch, of course. Or I would imagine you can get maybe an
you
ole.
can't- Here's the problem.
Aioli?
Here's the problem. And this is obvious to anyone who can see this. The balls are bigger than the thing you dip them in.
The ramekin. Bigger than the
you're
ramekin.
not supposed to dunk the whole thing in there.
Well, you can't.
Well, that's...
You can barely get the surface of it in.
Well, you take a bite, yeah.
This is another structurally unsound idea.
Why don't you
What's
just
the
pour
difference?
the dip down your throat, you fat pig?
Wow, that escalated into the world of extra dumb.
Coming up now, next, Baltimore Orioles have the Warehouse Burger. You know, there's a giant warehouse there at Camden Yards. There it is.
Oh, it has a collapsed bridge of French fries.
No, there's your onion rings, aren't they?
into a taco.
The collapsed
Oh,
bridge.
my God, Tom.
Sorry, it was my fault. I was driving the boat. I forgot.
No, I thought a Baltimore burger. You order it, and then you're shot, and the burger's stolen from you.
And then some crab dip.
Look, you can immediately tell, though.
Oh, yeah.
Pretzel bun,
2 beef patties, queso, fried onions.
Again, impossible to eat.
You can't put your mouth around that.
Well, no, you got.
you and I have nothing to talk about.
You can't put your mouth around that one. How about the White Sox Stadium? That's right. It's the Celebration Cake Milkshake. There it is.
So good.
It really does.
Are you a sprinkle guy? You
Birthday
like
cake,
sprinkles?
birthday cake, ice cream,
It's
confetti
a piece of
cake,
in a milkshake.
also a pinwheel cookie and a maraschino.
I have to
cherry.
have it.
Does it come with
It does look good, doesn't
tickets to see cats and a butt plug?
Was this
Because it's colorful.
Yeah, it's rainbow. Yeah,
That's a rainbow shake.
you are.
Now, don't
just
get me wrong. I love the joke, but
awful man.
That looks awful.
it
was
looks
this?
so good.
Oh, it looks terrible.
Now, after you have that,
Why
you
would
saw
you
your own
White
foot
Sox
off
Park.
Ruin a milkshake with...
with a piece of cake jammed in it?
Oh, that's
Don't
awful.
you have ice cream and
That's
cake
essentially
together?
how I eat
Yes,
cake.
but
How can you say that's awful?
Because it's floating in the thing.
So what?
You want it separately. A civilized human
Yeah,
being
I don't like that.
has the cake over here,
way
the
too
ice
much.
cream over here.
No way.
You don't have a glass of milk and then tear up a donut and throw it in the glass and then get a spoon.
I've done it.
My motto
Damn right.
my motto has been put into song. That's right. Thank you, fellas.
Next from the Houston Astros, we have the Daddy Mac dog.
Served in a trash can lid.
Football That's right. The Cardinals have never
That
cheated.
looks like a hot dog.
Footlong-
It looks like a hot dog with leprosy.
It's a foot-long hot dog that also has brisket, mac and cheese, and fried pickles.
It looks so great.
It looks so good.
There's no way you could possibly eat that without getting
You
your
knife
hands.
and fork it.
Yes.
Do you know what
You're at a ball game. Eat a hot
no.
dog.
You haven't been to a ball game in a while. There are all these little clubhouses and rooms
Crazy
and
stuff
restaurants.
going on.
all
Yeah,
over the
it's
stadium.
really-
very
yeah,
famous.
what's
I just
your
went.
problem?
I just went to
Baltimore.
one and I had a hot dog like an American.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Let's hear.
I am with you. I do.
Let's hear Christy out on this. What did you just tell Tom?
I said, get out more often.
Yeah, get out.
No, but I go out all the time. I don't eat. I don't want to eat food that's complicated, and my hands are going to get all disgusting, and the guy next to me is going to smell like
that. But this is not for the stands.
No.
Well, then what do you go to the game for?
This next
I
one.
want to spend half an hour up in the lobby eating this ridiculous food.
There are windows.
Can you
What the
imagine?
hell is
Can
wrong
you
with you?
imagine going anywhere with him?
No.
Oh, yeah. It's
Good God.
a real treat.
Next, you know what a whoopie pie is, Tom?
No.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. This is a blue velvet whoopie pie.
don't
Sit
know
on
what
it.
a
It
whoopie-
sounds like you're
Not red
Smurf
velvet.
farting.
Whoopie pie, a classic treat. Let's see.
David Lynch hands it to you.
They're usually
Kyle
a dark
MacLachlan,
chocolate
Laura
cake.
Dern's favorite.
What is it? I don't get it. What is it?
You've never had a whoopie pie?
It's
No.
cream-filled whoopie pie.
It's
with
like
blue
a-
velvet cake.
Looks like a hockey puck.
Yep, that's what it is, Tom. A hockey puck. Okay, next.
I'm trying to get the size down for those that can't see
Next
it.
is my favorite because they serve it in a helmet. That's right.
That looks amazing.
Tiramisu in a
Yeah.
helmet.
That looks absolutely fantastic.
Now that-
Espresso, cream, ladyfinger cookies,
Oh, I
cocoa
love
powder.
tiramisu.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
There it is.
Tiramisu in a helmet sounds like a slur you would use in the 50s for a closeted gay guy.
Hey, look at this
tiramisu in a helmet.
He's trying a little too hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you got a Yankees jacket on, but you're lilt.
Hey, look, Karen, I know he's
You're
cute,
lilt.
but trust me, he's a tiramisu.
Next
in a
thing you
helmet.
know, we'll have cake and a milkshake. Rainbow icing. And then we have, I think this will be Tom's favorite, s'mores quesadillas from the Philadelphia Phillies.
I don't know.
Now, that looks fantastic.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
How about that, Tom? Do you
These
like
are all
that?
winners. All.
Again,
Sweet and salty together.
you're going to need wet naps and
Oh,
very complicated.
Shower.
Very complicated. Well,
I applaud the creativity.
Next,
you could suck the fun out of a circus.
next to Seattle Mariners have the What Up corn dog. Let's see.
It's green.
It is green.
It looks like a big
What is?
pickle.
Why is it green?
I think it's
just a
meant.
different-
It's blue and green. It's just the picture isn't. It's
Bluish.
the Mariners colors.
the Mariners.
The chef Dick Hulk.
You
think
wouldn't
that
like
looks
him when
like-
he's horny.
Yeah, wait till he gets mad. That thing's going to be the size of a watermelon.
I never thought about the Hulk's penis, but I guess so. Right?
Yeah, that's gotta
Yeah.
be it.
And then
Angry.
finally, the cotton candy fries from the Blue Jays.
Yeah,
There they are. And they just put like blue, some sort of blue ketchup, I guess, food colored.
Oh,
I wish I liked cotton candy, but I don't.
I don't either.
It's awful.
Cotton candy, yeah, it's not good.
it's for kids.
And
wanna
they-
hear
Yeah,
the,
it is
yeah,
for
but
kids. Yeah.
it used to be they served it on that paper baton,
Yes.
and now it comes in a big baggie.
A paper baton.
What would you call it?
It was like a paper
funnel.
cone,
It was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
Paper cone.
Yeah.
funnel. Yeah.
But it was it was like a foot long,
Like a
and,
paper towel holder.
and they would spin it around. Now you're at the fair. They hand you this bag of poison.
Yeah, you're right. When they spun it around, that was part of the whole thing.
The
Because
presentation.
there was magic to it.
Do your kids have a cotton candy machine at
no,
home?
no.
That's
I
a
know what
wonder.
I went to a
for
really nice
Christmas.
restaurant, by the way. Have you been to that place where they
Where
do
they have the cotton candy martini?
Yeah, that's really interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Because they make it like
Yeah, there's
The old-fashioned
there's a
cotton
really
candy
nice
one?
presentation.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
It's really cool.
And finally, the Texas Rangers, one bonus food item. It's called the broomstick burrito.
Okay.
And it's just exactly what you think it would be.
It's the length of a broomstick.
It's like 3 feet long.
I mean, that's obviously you have 12 people and you just
Yeah.
take bites and yeah.
Again, an incredible mess.
Now, my favorite is the Polish Cannibal because where I'm from, I know a lot about the Polish Cannibal.
I thought you were
There's
Irish.
even a song.
Oh, please.
Called the Listen to my tummy, the jumble and the roar. As slides out my beehole, the Polish cannonball. You don't know that song?
It flies out my beehole.
Well, at least nothing rhymed with sucks.
Yeah, you got that for it. Go for it.
You're a wonderful person.
We can never
Don't let
play
him
it
get you
again.
today.
We can always repeat it.
We can have to beep the one part.
Oh, God.
You guys were here. You know what I'm talking about. No.
Yeah, that makes it so puzzling. Okay.
Coming up, we have more exciting news.
That was a delightful
Thank you.
smorgasbord of baseball treats.
Can't wait to get to the ballpark and try some of
Is
those.
it a smorgasbord or Borg?
Board.
No, it's smorgasbord. There's an extra H in there.
Doesn't it end in a G?
No, D.
Really?
Yeah.
You thought it was smorgasborg?
Yeah. All these years, I thought it was like some kind of
How
Swedish
stupid
thing.
are you?
Victor Borg's brother.
Boy.
Resistance is futile.
Yes, that's the
Borg.
Borg.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. We're not going anywhere. We got a bunch of stuff coming up.
All
It's
right.
very interesting. Right now, I want to pose the following to you, Chick McGee. Do you have how's your embouchure?
Fine.
Right now, you might have been following economic news. Pretty confusing. If you follow the stock market, it's been going up, and then it's been going down, and then it's been going up and down and up. Yeah, right. That's why I want to tell you about my friends at the Silac Insurance Company, because you don't have to worry about those ups and downs. If you grab an annuity, so when you retire, you've got a constant source of income that is not dependent on that up and down sound that you just heard from Chick McGee. The volatility of the market can be, neutralized. How about that word? With an annuity. What's an annuity? We'll find out from the annuity experts at the Silac Insurance Company. Here's what you do. You can actually go to bobandtom.com and get a guided tour from Chick McGee.
Hi!
Or you can visit him directly by going to Silac, that's SILAC, SilacINS.com. Some restrictions apply. See if you are, in fact, eligible. You probably are. Check it out. There's a special link, like I said, for Bob and Tom listeners when you visit SilacINS.com. Find out what it's going to be like to retire and have that guaranteed income coming in. Plan on it. Live on it with Silac, SILACINS.com. Our friends from the Silac Insurance Company, proud to sponsor, or at least today, are the sponsor of the Christy Lee News.
Oh, thank you.
We have some sweet, happy news coming up.
Yes, we do.
And some really horrific stuff.
Well, good. Yeah.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, all here. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeandSouls.com Sports Desk. Hello, Tom. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
That's right. And it's not that I take exception to your delight with all of the ball game changes with respect to the food.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Some of the stuff to me just seems a little too elaborate for a ball game. And I mean, I know
that's part of it.
If you're in some clubhouse and you can sit down and enjoy one of these things. Well, give me another example of one of them. What have you got over there?
The broomstick burrito. It's 3 feet long.
That's a good start.
Yeah, but
it's got the it's
but
got
it's
all
not
the
practical
burrito.
to be sitting at a game and have to deal with all that. I mean, the hot dog is designed to be relatively compact and simple. And
beer, hot dog, and Cracker Jacks. That's all you need, right?
Are you going to rewrite the song? Take me out to the ball game.
Buy
me a pheasant and duck under glass.
I like the start of this.
Cordon bleu.
Blue?
Well, this guy kicks ass. Whatever it's called. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to me to be practical.
I tend to be a hot dog, pretzel, beer guy, at a ball game.
Oh,
Regular old hot
nachos, just the chips and cheese I'll do, but even that's a little messy just when you're sitting in the stands.
I agree.
You know what
Boy, I love it.
I had someone ask me.
What?
This is a pretzel. Do you want salt on it? Do I look like a moron? Of course I want salt on it.
That's where you and I differ.
What are you, my cardiologist?
I scrape most of the salt, if not all of the
Yeah,
salt
it's too
off.
salty.
Sometimes it is
Oh,
too
no,
salty.
no, scrape it on mine.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
dip
we're
it.
not melting ice out there.
But I also buy unsalted pretzels at the store.
Oh, my God.
I just
You're
like the-
such a freak.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't care for all the salt.
yuck.
But, to each
Oh,
their
you
own,
don't
right?
like flavor.
Yeah, right?
I hate it.
Now, when you buy unsalted pretzels, do you have to show them your AARP card?
That and they make me tuck my junk back behind me. and say I'm a pretty lady and I like unsalted pretzels.
And you like a hard candy too, right?
I like Werther's. I do very much. But I mean, you guys not care for the taste of Werther's?
I love Werther's.
They're
I'm
really,
with you.
My son's favorite candy.
They're really good. I don't know why it got stuck with old
Just
people.
butterscotch, right?
It's become the sort of go-to for jokes.
Yeah.
At least on this show. And I don't know why, but it is very tasty.
And did Werther's try a new Coke type thing? Because they're Werther's original.
Oh.
So why do they have to make that clear?
Maybe they have a soft chew or something.
They do.
Oh, well, see, maybe that's the difference.
Well, because I would imagine the people, their customers. Now, is this the original?
Remember the commercials that Werner von Braun did for him?
He did.
It's a blitzkrieg of taste.
I can't. Well, that seems very classless that they would.
How did Germany get involved? Well, they invaded Poland.
You wouldn't enjoy the celebration cake milkshake? Is that what you're telling
I
me?
enjoy a milkshake and I enjoy a piece of cake. I don't want a piece of cake floating in a milkshake.
And now they're
do.
all in one big glass.
No, thank
Great.
you. How do you eat that?
With a spoon, and
With
it's
a
just
spoon.
fantastic.
Why
And
they
with a giant smile on my face.
Soggy cake? No.
I love soggy cake.
Yummy. What about the s'mores quesadillas? Are you telling me you don't? You love s'mores?
I'd like them less.
Are they graham cracker tortillas?
They looked fantastic.
They did.
Well, you can't have an argument about the helmet tiramisu that
No,
the Yankees
that-
are selling.
I cannot have an argument.
That's a home run.
Do you like the tiramisu?
very nice.
I do, and I love the helmet. Just you can't.
Anything
the
served
thing
in a
is,
helmet,
the problem with that is if you've got a little kid with you, they're going to want to put the helmet on. Then they've got tiramisu hair.
Well, sometimes,
Well,
you know, Tom, sometimes you have to look at your kids and say, no.
Maybe
Yes.
college isn't for you.
You've never said no to any of the one of the seven. Have
I don't know
you?
what I'm talking about.
That is not true.
If I have a daughter,
I haven't said
the word
no.
no will never leave my lips.
I haven't said no much myself.
I mean, I was mentioning how much I
Yeah,
hate.
how's that puppy doing?
And you know these
Expensive and
tiramisu in a helmet is a mini helmet. It's not a standard helmet.
Yeah.
That's a jip. Then I want
It's
a full
like-
helmet.
It's like you want like 6 pounds of tiramisu.
Yep. How do you think I keep so fit and trim?
I don't know. Somebody told you something about the key to longevity's being your original weight, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Am I getting close?
I'm trying.
I know you
You've
are.
been doing really good.
But I.
But do you
Now
have any
I'm trying to think.
Every day I check his neck for lesions.
The last time I went.
Did you hear, Pat? You've been doing really good, boss.
Yeah.
You've been
I,
doing yeah, boss. Because you're the one who said it. Yeah, you're doing real good, boss.
Boy, Pat, you were
God, I cursed once.
Way to go, boss.
You were fine,
Now,
Pat.
Pat, do you eat cotton candy? Have you ever?
No.
It's awful.
Now he's going the other way. To hell with you, Tom.
But Christy's right. When you're a kid, it's fantastic.
Sure,
Yeah.
it's fun.
But again, I do think that it's not as good as it used to be, like everything else, because it's not on that paper baton.
Just like everything else, it's not as good as it used to be.
No, they give it to you in a crappy bag.
And
Just
then,
have
of
a
course,
real bag of
and
burlap.
Everything's being made by the Germans. You know that. Damn Germans.
He does hate the
They make a
Jerry's.
fine automobile, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, cotton candy was more fun when you... Because even if you didn't like it that much, you wanted it because of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain things that when you're a kid that you think are going to be great that aren't. Do you ever want to
Growing
have
up.
taffy anymore?
I never want to have taffy again. Yeah.
Remember that Bonomo's Turkish taffy?
No,
it was
thank you.
like biting into auto body filler. Had virtually
And
no
saltwater
taste.
taffy's also horrible.
Yeah, no thanks.
I always wondered how fillings get pulled out of your mouth before I ate taffy. And then I ate taffy, and I understood.
As an
how-
adult, do you want a pixie stick?
No.
My
Although
teeth
I
would
must say this,
shatter.
I once knew a whore named Taffy, and wow.
Oh, she was the one with the extra large labia.
What a pull.
You knew a whore named Taffy is what you just said.
What a pull was the joke.
Because you would take a pull of taffy, they would say that.
A friend of mine was dating her, and it was awfully hard to take her seriously.
Really? A friend of yours?
Yeah, I'm not going to give his name. It was
A woman named Taffy?
I'm
Yeah,
ser- her
you
name
don't hear
really-
that very
Her
often.
name really, I'm totally serious. She was a nice person.
Short for
And her
taffeta?
name was Taffy.
That's what
Daffodil?
everyone called her Taffy.
Daffodil.
Wasn't there a famous Taffy on? Was a Taffy on TV? Right? Wasn't she one of the Afternoon Delight girls.
What?
I'm not participating with you in this. You need to come up with these terms yourself. If I help you, you're never going to make any progress.
The Starland Vocal Band.
Thank you. I knew you knew it.
Wasn't one of the ladies named Taffy?
What was her last name?
You guys know her last name?
I don't remember.
You guys,
Of course.
that's crazy.
Bill and Taffy Danoff. Yes.
And he wrote the song
Afternoon Delight.
And
Yes.
he wrote the song Take Me Home, Country Road, West Virginia.
If you say so, yes.
Probably still living on it. That's a big hit. It's time now to reverse course and try to get back to something resembling. Thank you, Josh. If you're just joining us,
I never want to be that person.
that's fine.
Okay.
This was almost an entire sportscast this morning. I took one break off. It's going to go down to my overtime. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you should.
If you're just joining us, thank you. You haven't missed a thing.
Thank you. Nope, you haven't missed it. It's all sports.
And we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom program. Christy, it's your turn.
Thank you. A so-called wellness guru reports that he employs an arsenal of unorthodox methods to stay fit. Maybe Tom's including some of these in his daily practice. I don't know.
All right.
One of his, though, the guru, is drinking his own urine.
No.
Mr. Troy Casey, an author and former model, told the New York Post.
Be sure and put former model
in your bio?
That, studio. Former model.
I don't know why the ladies don't want to work with me.
They asked me if I have a cat every time I talk to him. I don't know what
do you mean, sir? It's a breath mint.
That's not.
He told the Post he's been drinking his urine for years, claiming it has stem cells, amino acids, and antibodies.
Oh, it's got it.
I love it when these morons start using semi-scientific terms. Oh, it's got amino acid. Really? So does dog turds.
He said, I think it teaches your insides a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, no.
It's the hair of the dog, a direct biofeedback loop.
Oh, it's the piss of the dog.
You know what's wrong with you as soon as you drink your morning pee.
Not the hair of the dog, Tom.
You know what's wrong?
Don't talk to me till I've had my morning pee.
I have that cup in my office. I'll tell you what's wrong with you if you're drinking your morning pee. You're an idiot.
Well, you're going to love him even more because Mr. Casey also does urine enemas, rubs urine on his skin, and exposes his anus to the sun. Oh, yes, the perineum sunning is back.
Whose son?
S-U-N.
That takes it a whole different direction.
Yeah, that would be.
Hey, look, Bobby came over. Hey, Bobby, you want to see a really healthy anus?
After John,
Bobby,
if you don't throw it out on the porch, what do you
Bobby,
do?
can you rub some of my urine on this? I can't reach it.
God, Bobby, rub urine on my taint, will you?
As you can
this is
imagine,
ridiculous.
the practice has not been endorsed by physicians.
Really?
Yeah. With board-certified internal medicine physician Dr. Michael Aziz warning that urinating is the body's method of expelling toxins. We
it's
all know
waste.
that. And if you're drinking your own urine, you're just putting the toxins right back into your body.
But thanks to the internet, this guy has a lot of people that are following him.
Would you drink it with a straw?
Oh, that seems way
Would
worse.
you drink it cold or warm?
Oh, yeah, I think you'd have to have it cold.
Would you?
Yeah.
On ice.
On ice.
I don't like it.
What is it? Remember the Reuniti on ice?
Yes.
So nice.
Yeah.
Ryu Pee on ice.
You
know what's? There are two words missing from that story.
What?
Wife and girlfriend. God, that is just awful.
Yeah, don't do that. My goodness.
No.
But this is the thing with the world of TikTok and the internet. All this stuff gets out there.
Well, but most people know this is nonsense.
No, they don't. That's
yes,
the thing.
I give more people credit than you do. I know.
14% of people drink their own urine,
That's surprisingly high.
and 90% of all statistics are wrong. These are true facts.
He's nailing it over there.
Pat, do you have a song for us, honey?
Well, it's mentioned in that story that the guy also suns his perineum.
That's
so
correct.
that leads to some little sing-along song I think we're all going to love.
Okay.
Oh, nothing could be finer
Yeah.
than some sun on your vagina in the morning. My nothing could be sweeter than a tan under your Peter in the morning. Oh, where the sun don't normally shine between the beehole and the nutties. Get some rays on that behind. Oh, you trendy hot ass. Man, you gotta see him tan in the perineum in the morning.
Oh, how I love you.
Legs up in the air, no panties on down there makes me horny. Ladies, tan your taints. If only for a day. That big vitamin D energy is coming your way. Oh, nothing could be finer than some sun on your vagina in the morning. Oh, thank you, everybody.
I use copper taint to keep.
On a related note, skipping a few meals might get your love life back on track. Scientists found that intermittent fasting boosted the libido of male mice.
She looked right at me.
Raising the question, I was actually looking at Tom, kind of. Could it trigger a similar effect in humans, though? Dr. Dan Ehringer, lead author of the study, noted, quote, fasting could potentially serve as a useful addition to existing treatment options for the lack of sexual desire.
Interesting. And it's a cheaper date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Chunkles, you might want to not eat that and make you horny. Maybe instead of just laying there, you might get a little bit of a...
You do the intermittent fasting.
I do the intermittent fasting,
and
it makes me horny.
Yeah. But that's not a fair sample because you're always horny.
Yes.
I am a very horny guy.
What about now? Right now?
Totally horny.
Yeah. I don't. See?
I almost had it at myself, and I went back to get another guitar. I had 5 minutes.
When you left, I said, "See if how fast you can do it in the car."
I said 3 minutes.
Have one off at the
3 minutes? That's all it takes?
Sometimes, if you got a good memory in your head.
Okay.
He knows what he likes.
I go with the memory.
That's not a spank bank. That's like a spank ATM.
You mean a current memory?
Yes. Recent.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I didn't think we'd go off the rails again. I was wrong.
Yeah, you were way wrong. Man.
We certainly are enjoying ourselves this morning. We always get nice love letters here. Got a great love letter about the Raycon earbuds.
I got it right here. Long-time listener, first-time emailer. I just bought my first pair of Raycon earbuds, and I, all caps, love them. I'm having an issue with the noise-canceling feature, though. I thought it was supposed to cancel out annoying sounds, but no matter what I do, I can still hear Tom.
Oh.
I understand.
That's Mike.
That's okay.
Mike from Wisconsin. Thanks for all the laughs, especially you, Tom.
Oh, you're welcome, Mike.
He's teasing.
And I do love my Raycon earbuds. They're great if you're walking the dogs.
32-hour battery life. You can walk the dogs all day and all night, still have battery life in your
amazing.
Raycons.
And also, and we don't emphasize this enough, they are designed so they don't fall out of your ear.
Yeah.
Those little white ones. I literally found one in the parking lot at Target the other day. I'm looking around. Anybody drop this?
Oh, man.
And Raycons has a quick charge function. I don't know how it works. Something about technology and wires. 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And Raycon start at just half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features. And Raycon has all the colors, and they also have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. Though to my knowledge, they've never had a pair return. I tell you that. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Raycon. And coming up, Christy, what have you got over there?
Coming up, do you believe in astrology? Well, it might say something about you. And we have scalpers at the DMV. We have Hooters in trouble. And a lady accidentally donated a jacket to charity with something very special inside.
Are they scalping numbers at the DMV? So
yeah, this is a amazing story.
Wow. 75. Oh, hell, I've got number 3. I got a 3 right here. You want to buy this 3? Huh?
I mean,
yeah, well, you'll see.
Wouldn't you if you got there and there was a 2-hour wait? Okay, I got $100.
Man, really? You would?
Of course I think Tom would, yeah.
There's something
you know he would.
Just wait your turn.
I do wait my turn, but I'm saying if it was available for sale,
it's
come
gotten
on.
way better.
I'm busy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had no problem here. I got my driver's license in 5 minutes. But
and remember, don't you have a public service, a PSA?
Well, first of all, in my case, most of the documents were forged. But Yeah, you got to get that star in your driver's license, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why this irritates everyone.
Well, you're doing good work. You're a real hero.
Thank you. And make sure to get your get your shingles vaccine if you're a person of a certain age.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't believe in vaccines, you'll get shingles and be in agony. It's your fault. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
No, you're going to spill. Oh.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Now, Christy Lee has a cool little car, the Figaro, which is a right-hand drive, right?
Should be out.
Stewart Little Motors.
And it's a little teeny little car.
Yeah.
I think it would fit in the back of my Suburban. But
we have a picture out there.
Not
of
safe
that.
for the roads at all.
And are you really thinking of trading it in and trading it out for something?
No, I'm not going to trade it in. I thought I would put it maybe in the O'Reilly World of Wheels next year. And put
It's
it
not
in a show.
It's not for sale. Then
They're not interested.
They're not interested.
They don't like dumb cars.
Stupid.
We don't like dumb cars.
There's smart cars.
The
There's dumb
car
cars.
is adorable.
Smart.
Are you going to be driving it again soon?
Yeah, she's in the garage right now.
It's always super cute.
Yeah, she.
She.
You know what she said? She.
The
Yeah,
car's
you know
a
it's
she.
not a little boy car.
Because it's a she car. Is your car a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
Is it? What do you call it?
Well, no, I call it baby car.
Baby car?
The baby car.
You have a baby
Tiny.
car and a big car.
I have a baby car and a truck. I drive a truck.
I got the Rocket.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes so fast. Well, it might be your
This
right
car is
foot. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's got some, I don't know, supercharged engine.
She
or
needs
something.
jump. That's her problem right now. Her battery's
Your
dead.
car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to push her into the garage. It was quite funny.
Well, she was sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sometimes
now,
you got to push her from behind, right?
We pushed her from the front this time.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
time now to
Back
switch
her
gears and continue the automotive analogy. It's Christy Lee riding the news chair from the Silac Insurance News Desk.
God.
A recent study has found that intelligence and education
Yes.
are the strongest predictors, rather.
I like the irony.
I like it. So funny. You realize what you're doing.
Humna.
Of whether or not someone believes in astrology. Persons that scored low on vocabulary tests were considerably more likely to consider astrology scientific. I checked my horoscope today.
Vocabulary.
So
what
Those
does
with
that have to
fewer
do
years of formal education also showed a stronger tendency to endorse astrology.
Why don't they ask us about our word list instead of asking about our vocabulary? Huh?
I don't know.
so they're saying dumb people believe in astrology.
They didn't say it that way, but that's how you want to look at it.
Well, that's what it says.
Less intelligent.
Less intelligent, that means dumb.
Be honest. Be honest when I ask you.
Yes.
Don't flavor it because we're on the radio. Percentage of people you think are less than smart.
Yes, in all honesty.
In all honesty.
I'd say it hovers around 45. But again,
That's reasonable.
Again, my problem is
45%.
in contemporary culture, dumber people are now more confident than they ever were.
Okay. That's
Because
fair.
of the internet, people that have terrible ideas are absolutely convinced that they're right. And you get, like this guy we just had that drinks his own piss.
Mm-hmm.
This guy thinks he's a genius. He's a moron.
Because he has people telling him he's a genius.
Well, and he can go on the internet and have it verified.
Yeah, and you could have anything verified on the internet. Well, if you eat dead rabbits while shoving peanuts up your ass, you're going to
I've heard that.
cure cancer.
That works.
Oh, that works.
Don't be silly. It's actually cashews.
Right.
Okay.
And I bet nobody's ever tried it to see if it cures cancer.
They'll try it this afternoon. I heard Tom say.
There's
So,
other.
so the essence of this is they're saying dumber people believe in astrology.
You've never read a horoscope the day after and been like, oh my gosh, it was very accurate.
Yeah, sure, but a stop clock is right twice an hour.
Well,
twice a
Okay,
day.
what kind of an analogy
Wait a
is
minute.
that?
If it's right twice,
You must be a Leo.
You're in the twilight. You're in the twilight zone. That's right. Only dumb people believe in astrology, especially Sagittarius. Those are the real one.
After you just said broken clocks right twice an hour, you want to revise your stats on stupid.
I have told you before.
People.
I cannot think and talk at the same time.
I know.
I don't know how many times I've told you that.
I know. Here we are.
Also, there's
This is why I only believe in science and fortune cookies, because those two things are.
I think there's something to astrology.
No, there isn't. Did you know that all
he
those?
thinks you're dumb,
No,
Josh.
all those,
I know that.
all those readings are based on inaccurate astronomy. Also, that's another part of it that's funny.
I think there's something to that retrograde and Mars and stuff
Absolutely.
like that.
How can it not have an effect on us?
And the moon and tides and absolutely.
No,
It must.
No.
So, Josh,
Yes.
let's just say you're on a date with some
One of these whores.
No. Some
That is what he wanted to
young potential.
God, go.
Mate.
Yes.
Yes,
All right.
you're
I'm
on
on
a
a
date.
date. I'm on a date.
And everything you say, she says, "Oh, well, that's typical of a Capricorn." Your thoughts?
I would go, oh, what does that mean? What do Capricorns? I would be interested. Yeah, I like that stuff.
Well, you're on a date.
And your so-called sign is what?
A Taurus.
I have Taurus's horoscope for today. Do you want to hear
Now,
it?
would you say to her, have you ever had a Taurus inside your mommy parts?
Oh, my gosh.
No,
that's not the way it goes.
I would never say mommy parts.
Okay.
Do you have Taurus in you? Would you like some?
Yeah.
Christy, I do.
Yesterday. Here's yesterday's
Thank you. Yes,
horoscope.
and I will let
for
you know. I'll be honest if anything was accurate.
And I'm
You're a
also a
Taurus.
Taurus, so
Yes.
that we can both
All right.
All right.
Your hard work is finally paying off.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. It's nailed
A
it.
phone call could bring good news. You should be filled with a sense of optimism, enthusiasm, and hope. Work will be more of a pleasure than a drag.
Okay.
Because you have something to look forward to. Changes are definitely in the wind for you, Taurus. Be prepared for just about anything.
Well, this is great. I did not receive a phone call with good news.
Okay.
But I have been. The work has been positive, and what I mean is, I'm working on physical therapy, and I have started to see slight results.
Okay, now read
Okay.
him a different one. Read him Capricorn. See if that's
Well, do Sagittarius.
No. I
Sagittarius.
want to prove a point here. In an experiment, you have to use the same
Capricorn
subject. Oh, I see.
yesterday or Capricorn today?
What? Yeah. What was it?
Capricorn
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah, keep that a constant.
Okay, yesterday. Capricorn, you can look forward to a new sense of purpose and a higher morale. Ambition, diligence, and no thanks to that. Ambition, diligence, and a lot of hard work could pay off now. You could soon be raking in the benefits. You're feeling strong, fit, and physically healthy, as if you could seize the world in your two hands. This is a great time to take the next step in your personal relationship.
Now
Capricorn.
that half of that does apply, of course, with the physical.
But it's all such generic BS.
Yeah, but what in there is negative? What in there is bad? If somebody reads that,
That's true. Yeah.
Somebody reads that, their mood is elevated. What's wrong with that?
Reinforces their sense of self-worth.
I don't want it to have all that and then say stay off Fifth Avenue today. I don't want it to say. I don't want it to do that.
That
freaked me out.
Somebody reading that instead of the news is feeling better and doing better.
What about Sagittarius? That's both me and Pat.
Yeah.
Okay, Sagittarius.
This is the one for yesterday. So see if that actually transpired.
Okay,
They
yesterday.
call us Sag, Tom.
A friend might approach you with the idea of forming a partnership and even propose drawing up a tentative agreement. This is definitely something worth looking into, Sagittarius, although you should consider all the facts before committing. Success and good fortune are definitely in the works, whether through the partnership or not. Expect an important call from a romantic partner.
Any of those happened to anybody?
Well,
The one kind of happened with Chick. I witnessed it.
I had one of that. To get two.
and I did have phone sex with somebody yesterday.
Oh, did you?
That's what
No,
that's
of
what I
course
witnessed.
not.
Now, was she a Vegetarius?
I'm trying to be funny.
Life sometimes is very serious, Tom, and you don't have to
make a gag
There's not
out of it.
always
Make a
room,
joke.
room for
Well,
your
Mi-
little,
Mr. Comedy.
your feeble-minded.
Hardy har har.
If they're like a little more specific, like Taurus, tomorrow you will have a flat tire.
Okay, you want to hear mine from yesterday? Investments in real estate, particularly the home, should pay off now.
Did you sell your house yesterday?
I did not.
Oh.
Well, it said should. It didn't say would.
That's awful
Right.
specific.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
That really is specific.
Does it say
It
anything
is
about
specific.
a long driveway?
Did you bury?
I mean, the fact that it said anything
Think
about real estate.
estate. That's true, and I did have a showing yesterday, so I could
Did you
have
bury?
put some up.
Did you bury the thing? Now, keep in mind. Remember who
Not
looked
only
at
did
it.
I bury St. Joe, but I also have him in my kitchen.
Did you make cookies?
I did not make
And also
cookies.
remember who looked at your house yesterday. Maybe you go back and that's who's going to buy it, according to the.
Maybe. You never know.
I think we've proven there's real science behind.
I think we have.
Suckers.
Without
I have goosebumps hearing about the real
Yeah,
estate.
I can't
That
take
is
it.
just
Yeah,
something else.
I used to,
Whoa.
when I would be, Christy will understand this one. There used to be a guy on the radio, and I'd be driving in early in the morning, and he was kind of finishing his shift on a different station.
Right.
It was a country station. And he would always read the horoscopes.
Yeah, he
and,
would.
And then he would always go, by the way, these are for entertainment purposes only. like the station was going to get sued because somebody,
They had to say that on all those psychic shows too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those 1-900 numbers for psychics for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, because people would.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't win $1 million yesterday.
and again, that gets to the premise of the story for the begin with.
Okay.
People are morons. Okay, good.
All right. We'll
That's
be
very
back
nice.
with more moronic
Okay.
news.
That's
45% of people are stupid.
That was a reasonable answer from him, I thought.
No kidding. You agree
I
with
think
that?
he really thinks it's 80%.
I think he absolutely.
See, that's how smart
He
you
was
are.
being radio kind.
Yeah, that's how smart you are, Josh. You're exactly right.
Absolutely.
You're welcome, too. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
Of Dr. Lander.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwood.
Hello.
Jessica Alsman joins us.
Hello.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
You guys are silly.
Yeah, we are.
I'm Chick McGee. Hello, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hello, Tom.
It's been a weird day.
Yeah, it has.
I don't
Just
know
what-
what you're talking about.
Oh, whoa. I was recording a commercial. They left the mic on when I sneezed. I
Don't have to explain it.
Josh, you have a little office here.
I do.
Do you keep an extra pair of underpants or socks and trousers in your office?
No.
Like a fresh shirt, like Don Draper?
I don't. Should I start?
No,
I think you should.
you don't need it. You're a grown-ass man who doesn't
I have
shart yourself.
I have
Yeah, she is right.
I have an extra pair of shoes,
God.
socks, at least 25 shirts,
Of course you
Right,
do.
right.
pants and underwear in my office just in case.
Can you imagine?
Now, that's the other side of that, right?
Yeah.
The other extreme.
It's going to take a team of men to clean up whatever he has going on once he no longer walks the earth. It's going to take.
Or one man with a fire launcher.
Fire launcher. Oh, first he's going to have to invent one.
A flamethrower.
Oh, flamethrower.
Hang
Very
on
good.
a
I get
second.
it now.
That was a
Josh
time.
is right. What about those flame launchers? What did you say?
Fire launcher.
Fire launcher.
Don't be ridiculous. How about you, Chris? Did you keep a pair of
No.
Pat?
I just use your shirts if I need one.
Alzi, do you have a pair of underpants on?
No.
Really? Well, if you need a pair, I got one.
I've been
you.
through all your shirts in your office. You probably don't even know that.
That's okay.
So you have underwear in there too?
Yeah, he does.
Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
Did you want to wear mine?
Oh.
That was a long pause.
Wow.
Now, one of the things I love about you, Tom, is that you hear that we all said no. You're the only one that has. But instead of going, oh, I must be unique in this, I think you look at us and go, they're all weirdos for not having.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he thinks.
But you are here a lot of the day.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
if you have to go from here somewhere else, it makes sense.
You
to
are
change.
here a lot.
No, but if something goes wrong, you want to have the extra underpants.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Or you can go without. Just free ball, free.
Commando,
Yes,
as they say?
commando.
It's been a long time since I've gone underwear free. I did the other morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like around your house?
Yeah, I had to get up in the middle of the night. One of the dogs had an issue.
Oh.
So I just threw on a pair of jeans and no shirt and a winter coat and went outside, check local listings.
It's a good look.
With loafers and a dog. Yeah, it was. But yeah, that was weird. Not having underpants on.
Yeah,
there was a time. No
we
socks,
work with
no
someone.
underwear.
We work with someone that has a pair of underpants and a briefcase right now.
Yeah.
That's why it's a briefcase.
Yeah. As opposed to a boxer case.
Yeah,
I think we've done our work here.
I can't tell you who it is.
Is it Hoffy?
No. She? It's Jess.
Okay.
Jess is waving to us, admitting that it is her.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it might be her.
Why? I wonder why she has an extra pair of underwear.
I wonder why she has a briefcase.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Yeah.
She's got her stuff. We don't really exist in your world, do we? There's just you, and you're taking care of everything, and then we're just scenery.
Okay. Well, let's push on.
I've never owned a briefcase. Have you guys?
Yes,
I
did.
I have a Halliburton briefcase that I lock stuff up in. Yeah.
I tried to become backpack guy for about a week, and I couldn't do it.
At what age? Like at what era of your life?
I don't know.
Like last week?
20 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah. No.
No briefcase. Huh?
Oh, that's to me that's a sign you've lost.
There are a couple good ones though. Seriously, like the ones you think are for the monies and the drugs. Those aluminum.
Oh, the aluminum ones.
I have one of those.
Handcuffed to your wrist whenever.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, what would you need it for?
I was gifted it.
I mean, would you ever use it?
I do. My passport's in there. Jimmy's stuff is in there.
Jimmy's
stuff. You use it like a
it's locked up
firebox,
with my
like
code
a
5671. Whoops.
Do you keep like your pegging stuff in there?
No, that's kept in the garage.
Now, is that stuff a washing machine, a dishwasher safe?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, appointments at Miami DMVs in Florida are so hard to come by. Scalpers have been selling time slots for as much as $250.
Yes, but I had a meeting with Kid Rock, and we're putting an end to that.
Are you?
Yeah.
This makes perfect sense to me, but I don't see why the DMV doesn't take advantage of this and start selling them.
Miami Herald reports lines outside the state-run DMV offices can form the night before for walk-in slots, with people waiting months to get appointments. Scalpers have apparently been exploiting the system, getting the time slots through an online appointment system, utilizing bots and fake accounts, and then they go and sell them.
Oh, this is legitimately like the concert stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you hear that came from Miami Herald?
Oh, Harold, look,
Yeah.
I know you got a beef with anybody who's not from Miami.
He's full of crap, that Herald guy.
Miami Herald again.
He's
eh?
full of it.
Win big.
I mean, this is a potential revenue stream.
What? You want more fees at the DMV?
Come on.
No, but if there was a thing, hey, look.
Tell them about your driver's license photo idea. Go ahead.
It's brilliant. You would be given certain sort of parameters of what was allowed. You could bring your own photograph into the license bureau, and they would, for an extra $100, you get the picture you want.
So that literally is a vanity photo in that case. Then.
I know someone that pretended that their license had been lost because they didn't like the photograph.
I don't want to know that person.
Yeah.
I told you that.
You know something?
I told you that in confidence.
You could not be more right.
An awful person.
So in this case, scalpers are actually profiting on, but see, they're doing it apparently. They're accessing those numbers illegally.
Yeah, just like the concert.
So it's kind of like the concert ticket thing. But I had to get a new passport for one of my daughters, and we ended up having to drive 100 miles to get a post office where we could get an appointment.
Now, see, in Miami, that 2 months or so, people are waiting. Why not? They can't open another branch?
Oh, that would just be insane.
Or do all of this online?
Is this because of the star thing? Is that what's happening? Because everybody's scrambling to get their star on their driver's license now? I know I've seen stories where there are lines across the country.
Oh, is that due, the star?
Yeah, May 5th or 6th or something.
Oh, really, Tom?
Go to any post office. You don't have to be at the one in Miami, too. Just leave town, right?
No, you have
It's
to go
at
to your
the
license
DMV.
branch.
You got to get it at the DMV. It's your driver's license.
Right, but you can go to a different city in the state of Florida.
It depends. Every state's
Right.
different.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it used to be where we live, you used to have to get it in the county you live in.
And I have to check with Miami Herald before I do anything.
Well, it's at very
Don't
least
talk
it's
to
a
Harold this
courtesy.
week.
Yeah.
He's in a mood.
Make sure he knows
he?
I'm in the state.
And you used to need a signed letter from Anita Bryant declaring your heterosexuality in Dade County.
Anita Bryant.
She the
And
orange
that-
juice lady?
Not anymore.
But I was just talking.
Right now she's not pushing orange juice. She's pushing daisies. She left.
Okay.
She left us a few months ago.
Leslie Uggams told me about Anita Bryant dying, and actually Leslie Uggams is more current because she was in Deadpool. Yeah, so
Anita Bryant was just in the news.
She passed away.
She's still
She
dead,
died.
right?
Yeah, she just died.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Just died.
Yeah, about
wasn't too long ago.
a couple months ago.
What was her hit?
I don't think she had a hit.
Oh, she did, and it was just awful.
No, I don't think she
Oh,
had a
really?
hit. No.
Yes, she had a #1 song.
I don't.
Number one?
Not
it was
possible.
so awful.
What do you think the title is? Like America #1?
I think it was like Flowers for Algernon.
It was on the Charlie soundtrack?
Hoffy, find a Anita Bryant song, would you please? What do you mean, don't wave me off? I'm not a pitcher.
He said no thanks.
I just got waved off.
Going to the left-hander, Tom.
He totally.
The Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a contemporary way. Let's put it that way, because therapy can be pretty expensive, number one. Traditional in-person therapy runs about, it could be $100 an hour, $250 an hour, and more. BetterHelp is done online, and that's part of the reasons there's a large savings. It's going to be about 50% less per session, perhaps. And you can get the numbers by checking in with the BetterHelp people. And BetterHelp, again, it's about accessing therapy online, so it's a lot more convenient. You don't have to drive somewhere else or take the bus across town to get to an office and sit alone in that room, because you can do it wherever you are because it's done online. It's kind of like a Zoom meeting or a Zoom call, or it can be just a phone call to the therapist. How do you get a therapist? Well, you go to BetterHelp.com/BT show. And by the way, you'll take a questionnaire and take that quiz, if you will, and they'll try to get you associated with a therapist that has a specific sphere of knowledge that could be helpful to you. And they have thousands of therapists, 30,000 plus, working with them. And more than 5 million people have and are using BetterHelp. So if you've been thinking about therapy, this is a great option for you. BetterHelp.com/BT show. Do it today, by the way. That'll knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT show. Coming up, it's a little bit of help with your love life. We call it Sexy Time with comedian Allie Breen. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, where professional radio goes to pass away. Isn't that what we used to say? Hi, Tom. How are you? We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
I think we used to say we put the F in professional.
Right.
And where maturity goes to die.
Yep.
Something like that. Welcome back. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, as mentioned, and we have, Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. The man, the sports guy, is right over there. He is Chick McGee at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Hey, man.
Now it's time to switch gears and get into the world of romance with our correspondent from New York City. She is the lovely Allie Breen.
Hey, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. I've got a news story for you before we get to the sexy part.
Ooh, yeah, let's hear it.
Christy, do you have the story about the lawsuit involving OnlyFans?
Oh, I do, yes.
Ooh.
Have you heard about this? This is really interesting.
No.
2 people are suing OnlyFans, claiming they were talking to a chat service rather than actual models on the site.
Yeah.
According to 404 Media, the plaintiffs, and M. Brunner and Jay Fry, claim they were defrauded after believing the creators they subscribed to were talking to them in direct messages and video clips. Eventually, they realized they were likely not interacting with the creators directly, but so-called agency chatters. The former subscribers said that they would not have subscribed had they known they were not speaking directly to the creators themselves. The complaint states, quote, Plaintiff Fry created an account primarily in order to engage in friendly conversations with models and share photographs of his cooking creations.
That's the key here.
But he became suspicious of who he was actually communicating when he started getting contradicting information and errors in messages.
Don't you love the fact that this guy
That's
goes,
hilarious.
"Hey, look, I want to see your boobs, and I'll show you my new quiche." He's exchanging.
Yeah. He's upset about the reactions he's getting on his food. That's great.
He's upset because he's not actually
Talking
interacting
to-
with the models.
Allie,
But that's how he could tell.
Do you
Yeah.
use an agency or do you actually do the communication?
I do the communication, but it is hard. Like, I don't, it takes a while to return messages.
Yeah.
So I get it. And I thought everyone knew that there were people using services and stuff like that was happening.
Oh, it's got to be the majority now. I haven't been on OnlyFans in a long time because it became
What? That's why. Yeah.
because it was like, I don't need to talk to
A chatbot.
Yeah.
Boring.
It could be a robot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just saw the documentary on Ashley Madison, though, and remember there was the big scandal where they said none of the women were real, that it was a ton of chatbots essentially, and their subscriber base just like kept going up. People didn't seem to care as long as they could pretend that they were in some sort of interaction with the girl.
These are the same guys that think the strippers actually love them.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Maybe they do.
Yeah, that's it. That's
There's
it.
always a
Okay.
chance.
All right. Okay. Good. Well, no, I just thought that was fascinating because you are Allie Breen, comedian. Also, you are on OnlyFans at ALLIB.
Yeah, you have to really spend some time on there if you want to get good results. Like, I get why people, have help.
I just thought that was an interesting side note. Well, let's get moving forward here. The way this show works is Allie gets letters, and we try to help with people's romantic issues. What have you got, Allie?
Dear Allie, I took my girlfriend to a family party and she really hit it off with everybody. 3 months later, I saw that she's still texting one of my cousins. I flipped out and I told her that's inappropriate and that she should have at least told me, and she said I'm acting crazy. They were definitely flirty, so what do I do about this?
Oh, I think you're acting crazy.
I think you're acting crazy too. What?
Wait, why is she texting his cousin?
Oh, so you're also crazy.
Like randomly, like
You
you're
just
talking to
figured,
my
hang on,
family and I didn't know about it?
you're just figuring that out.
I'm
Why,
just-
why do you think we have her in here? We have to have something to work against.
There's a balance. No, but like, why would someone randomly be texting someone in my family and I don't know about it?
Why would you
that is
tell
weird.
them? Hey, I met your cousin.
Why would you tell them?
No,
Why
I-
would
It's a
you?
family
I
thing,
don't tell
though.
people who I talk to. I don't.
No,
email
this
them.
is that I can see why she's got a little concerned.
Oh, welcome
Really?
to this side, Tom. Join me.
As I said earlier, a stop clock is right twice an hour.
Right.
Jess has a gravitational pull. We're all gonna
I know it's
we're all
supposed to be twice a day.
Allie, what do you think? Do you think this friend should have told our writer?
Yeah. I think just the fact that she didn't tell him makes it seem like it's nefarious.
Do you tell
if she
your
did tell him,
boyfriend?
like, if I was at a event with my boyfriend and then one of his family members and I hit it off and we kept texting, I would be like, "Oh, I'm like friends with your cousin." Like,
You tell
we-
him.
Yeah,
As
like,
opposed
the
to
fact
what
that
she's
she didn't
doing, which is she's got a plan B.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or plan A eventually.
I am so sorry. This is a boyfriend writing us, and his girlfriend was flirting with the cousin or is talking to the
Yes.
cousin. I
And now still
apologize.
texting.
I thought this was a woman whose friend met her cousin and didn't. So
Oh no.
Oh no.
This
it's a
is
boyfriend.
odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's looking at this guy as a plan B.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You don't want to stay in the same family.
Yeah, you
If
don't.
you broke up with somebody, you don't want to start dating his cousin.
No, you want to date her sister.
Tom's right.
It happens.
Have you seen her?
How awkward is that?
That is weird.
Even if
Oh,
the
I-
sister,
You were at the family
even if the
reunion.
sister isn't as
I
attractive,
know.
you still kind of want to bang the sister.
I had a,
That's every guy's secret.
I
women.
had a letter I did not read on the air.
Yeah?
I think it was about a month ago, in which this guy married his brother's ex-wife.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I chose not to read it. There was a lot more to
Well,
it.
you hope they're all getting along okay.
Yeah, that's got to be a rough Thanksgiving.
I bet that happens a lot more than
Maybe it does.
you believe.
Well, it happened with Shania Twain. Remember that? She and her husband got divorced, and she married.
His brother?
No, she married. Okay, so they got divorced because he was having an affair, and she ended up marrying the guy the lady was having. Okay, that's hard to explain.
Wow.
Okay, so he was having an affair with this woman. She was married. They got divorced. Shania Twain and her husband got divorced. He ended up marrying the woman that he was having the affair with. Shania Twain married her ex-husband.
Did they write a song about this? It seems pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a country
Did you
song.
guys know
Writes
Shania
itself.
Twain's real name? Samuel Clemens.
Interesting.
A lot of people don't know that.
Well, actually, and Shania's not her first name. Jane.
Jane Twain?
Jane Twain.
Oh, I had it wrong.
That's right.
That's
You had it way wrong. You say, hey Jane. She knows you know her from way
That's
back.
got to be an opera.
Yeah.
Christmas,
When they grew up,
though.
they called her Choo Choo.
Choo Twain.
Choo Choo Twain.
Choo Choo Twain?
Choo Choo Twain. Hey, Allie, what happened to our show? Let's get back to the action. You got another letter for us?
Train sounds
Dear
good
Allie.
today.
Oh, this is the way we've been doing it all day.
Okay, quite all right. Dear Allie, I met a girl online. We went on 2 dates, and she immediately started sexting me, including nudes. I was thinking maybe we'd be a serious couple, but is this a giant red flag, and does it mean that we should only hook up?
Including.
Oh, this means you're gay.
And that's okay.
Again, that's fine with us.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Whatever
but
you're
just-
into is fine.
But you should know.
And you should. Did you
that
please,
you are a
share?
homosexual.
Please share all these photos.
Yeah.
Now, this is a guy who
wait a
doesn't know how life works. Okay.
Yep.
I can't believe I got a
There it
nude
is.
pic.
This is probably
He's
what
still
she's
living
used
in
to.
the 90s.
Yeah, she's probably used to doing this. Like, this is how
And
you
that's
keep
why
a guy.
he's a little upset, because he doesn't really want to be in a serious relationship with a woman who just sends
How
him
many-
pictures.
Well,
How
not
many-
everybody wants to be. That's the problem with this show. Not everybody wants to be in a serious
he
relationship.
just said he wants to be in a serious
Well,
relationship.
you know
He
what?
did. Yep.
Hey,
Exactly.
hit and run, buddy.
Ideally over the hood of a Corvette, right,
Yeah.
Tom?
Camaro.
Whatever.
There's a difference.
His comment
I'm
was,
sure it
yuck, boobies.
What do you think the record is for one girl sending nudes to how many guys? How many do you think?
Oh, like in a
Like-
day, let's say.
Like,
Let's see.
like 50, 60 guys over
That is a lot.
over
Well-
in a non-professional manner.
Right, right.
In other words, someone who's not a.
Exactly.
I think there's way more guys that are sending the
Oh, yeah.
No
meat
kidding?
tweets to multiple girls.
Yeah, I
That is
agree.
always
Yep.
that's shocking.
right?
Yeah.
I have sent a D pic, but only when it was requested. Never
Not as a move.
Never would I.
Thank you for that, by the way. I
You're
get that
welcome.
every morning. I pray to it.
Never would I just assume.
Made Pat's day.
Wait a minute.
was-
You told me you always thought that uncle was gay.
And what about was that Josh that you sent me your picture of, or was that you? You said it was you.
I sent both pictures.
Oh.
I found a phone back years ago before people all locked their screens. So I had to go through the messages to find out like who to text to get it back to. The first like 12 to 15 messages were all the same picture that he sent to multiple girls, like, just thinking of you.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yep,
Nothing
that's the guy in the
says
band.
Merry Christmas like my penis. Happy holidays.
Okay, well, if you're just joining us, hello, thank you for being here. This is the Bob and Tom program. We are coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and we are speaking with comedian. Oh, she's so nice. It's Allie Breen, and Allie presents letters on a show we call Sexy Time. What do you got, Allie?
Dear Allie, I was totally in love with someone who I dated for 3 years, and we broke up. She ended it by sleeping with my best friend. Oh, she ended up sleeping with my best friend. That's not how she ended it.
Yeah, well.
I stopped talking to both of them. Fast forward to now, 5 years later, she starts messaging me, telling me what a huge mistake she made and that she really wants to try again. She said she also stopped talking to my best friend after what he did. LOL, what he did? I would actually love to get back together, but how can I possibly get past this?
Oh, that's your deal,
I don't know
buddy.
if you can. Yeah, I mean, if you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
It's all up to you. There's no way to get past it. You just got to do it. You
Is
just
he
gotta
still
say,
not
"I'm
talking to
done."
the
Yeah.
friend?
Right.
The friend
It
is still
doesn't
out.
sound like
Yeah, the friend is out.
It sounds like
Both parties
on
are
both
out.
counts. Yep.
It sounds like she's just lonely and is going back to an easy,
She's
an
right.
option.
No, she
Good
could have
call.
she could have real regrets. That happens.
But you like romanticize the thing in your head, So if
Right.
it already wasn't good, I bet that it'll be the same.
If nothing
thing.
else, he should go back and check it out and find out how he stands up compared to his buddy. And then if he's the winner, call him up and gloat.
There you go.
Oh, so take the high road.
Yep.
Take the long road.
Or get back
Specifically,
together and then sleep
just
with her
scream
best friend.
Yes.
in your face over the phone.
Hey, Bill, I know we haven't talked in 5 years, but guess what? You know what our nickname for you is? Tiny. Take that.
Allie, I think you had the answer there.
What'd she say?
Yeah. I said, I became Jess for this one. I said, or date her for a little while, then sleep with her best friend.
Oh, revenge.
Oh.
Always sweet.
God.
I'm inclined
revenge.
to say don't go back.
Me too.
There's somebody better out there in the future.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
I mean, how good was it?
There's more to just this.
Will
than
you stop
sex.
appealing to the worst parts of me?
Yeah. You're going to get a gun stuck in your face.
I mean, not every one of these.
Who's tiny now, pal?
I mean, these letters don't all have to end in happily ever after.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes
They
it can be
seldom do.
it can be a hot, sweaty evening on a golf course with a walk of shame.
What?
Of course.
Remember, ladies, no such thing as a walk of shame.
Thank you,
You
Josh.
did good work.
Good point. Yes. You had fun. Enjoy it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't ever be ashamed. Don't let these guys make you be ashamed.
No way.
Yeah, get those steps in.
Oh, there are some
Dear
things
Alex.
you should be ashamed
We don't think less of you.
What?
We couldn't think
Animal,
less of you.
and you
Get
don't
out
bring
there
an
and sleep with
animal
somebody.
in. Never mind.
Well, who's sleeping with animals?
In New York, the walk of shame is like a subway and 2 bus rides. It's pretty brutal over here. A long one.
The commute of shame.
Oh, yeah, an Uber if you're lucky.
Allie, do we have another letter?
Dear Allie, my husband loves lingerie in the bedroom. Hot twist on him. He bought me a ton, and I only have ever worn it on the day he's gotten it for me. So the other day, he said he has a surprise and was waiting for me in the bedroom and was wearing it under his clothes.
All right.
Oh, boy.
I laughed and thought he was kidding, but he talked me into taking him seriously, and it was kind of fine. I can probably get used to it, but I don't know what to do. I need to vent. I can't tell my friends or family because they'll never see him the same. How weird is this?
Very, very weird.
Well, the fact that you can wear the same lingerie is kind of weird, but
It must be really stretchy something. Yeah, it's got to
Must
be.
It's only weird if you want it to be.
It's weird and wrong.
No, it is objectively weird.
No. Weird.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much.
no, it's not.
You
It's
said
kinda
it's kind of
cool.
fine. You could get used to
Yeah,
it. He
it's
needs
fun.
it, clearly.
You should wear the right underwear for your sex and or gender at all times.
Yeah, well.
You never switch
Yeah.
except with another guy, right, buddy?
I say good for you.
Yeah, well, when he
Let
has
him
to have it
enjoy it.
lopped off and change his name to Shirley, get back to me.
That does.
That is
You
not.
don't have to go with that.
And don't call me
Doesn't
Shirley.
That doesn't necessarily happen. But again, if it does, get back to us. Yeah,
Josh kind of hit the nail on that. This is what he needs. Not my thing, but
Same. And you sound like you're kind of okay with it. And if that stays, my gosh, good for you guys.
if
You're
he if he starts talking baby talk or pretends that certain things are puppets,
all right, don't worry about any of that.
get out.
All right.
If he
Get out.
pretends certain things are puppets.
Yeah, that's a general rule for any situation.
Are you the one they call Clam Chop? Hi, Clam Chop. I like your beard.
Is this why you make puppets out of all of us?
Wait a minute. You may have a good point. By the way, Allie Breen is a very fine stand-up comedian. We got to get you out here, Allie. We haven't seen you in person in a long time. We got to do
It's
a show.
been a long time.
We got to
I
do
would
a
love
show
that.
with you. Can you get in an airplane and come see us?
I would love to.
Allie is spelled ALLIBREEN. I emphasize that because you can find her on social media platforms and send us your correspondence. We'd love to hear from you. She's also on OnlyFans, ALLIB. And
Yes.
are you working in New York this week?
Yeah, I'm at the comic strip this weekend. And the Comedy Village on Sunday night.
Okay, great. Well, go check out Allie if you happen to be in the city.
Yes.
She's terrific. We always enjoy the segment, Allie. Thank you very much. Everything okay in your world? I don't see your kitty cats. Are they okay?
Yeah, they're obsessed. There's pigeons in the window right now. They are fully obsessed with them, so they're leaving my wires alone.
Okay.
They're good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What are the names of your cats again?
Welly and Huxley.
Willie and Huxley.
What's Willie?
Yeah, it's
Welly.
It's Orwell and Huxley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very literary.
Very literary. Yeah, two of my mom's favorite authors, so they're named after her, even
Oh,
though
very
she
sweet.
hated cats. But yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, Allie.
See ya.
See you soon.
Always so helpful. I think we did some nice work today. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Save some relationships.
Now,
Cause a lot of problems.
I want to talk to you about my friends from Silac Insurance once again. The stock market these days, it's up and then it's down, and it's, oh boy, it's kind of scary. And you don't know what's going to happen, but this is where something called an annuity comes into play, and the Silac Insurance folks are the experts in annuities. What is an annuity? Well, it's when it's time to retire, you want to have a guaranteed income. And regardless of what's happening on Wall Street, your annuity is going to be rock solid. And Silac, they are the experts in annuity. SILACINS.com. Or just go to bobandtom.com and we'll walk you through the parts with Chick McGee over there. Certain restrictions apply. See if you can put together an annuity. And once again, Silac Insurance, the experts on annuities, because when you retire, Social Security probably isn't going to be enough. So you want to think ahead, because you're probably not going to get a pension like maybe your dad or grandfather or grandmother or mom got these days. So prepare yourself so you can relax now, knowing that in the future you're going to be covered. It's the Silac Insurance Company, SILAC. Don't worry about the volatility of the market when you've got something. Thank you. When you've got a stable foundation with an annuity. SILACINS.com. Once again, we forgot to do Today in History, so when we come back, we will sit in the corner with our dunce caps on. And we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin. Jessica Alsman is here. Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInSoles.com Sports Desk. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio. And, Tom, am I right in guessing you're drinking the official beverage of the Bob and Tom Show?
I'm having the black tea from Java House. About to revolutionize the green room, if you will, the coffee room, the break room in your office by getting you to just peel and pour your coffee, your tea, your energy drink, what have you. Thank you, Java House. We're just getting up and running with our Java House coffee. Like I said, this is the black tea. And I would show you, but again, I'd have to be pouring it on my pants.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because the camera's over there. It's great stuff. And we'll be telling you all about Java House. We got some big Java House stuff coming up. So you might want to look into it and find out exactly what they've got going on. Go to their website and find out about it. Revolutionize the office and all your coffee, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, it's time for a new feature. I call it Tom's Time Machine, in which we go back in time.
I like this new Tom's Time Machine.
We go back in time 30 minutes.
Okay.
Huh?
And we get to hear this.
Oh, no.
This was Anita Bryant's big hit?
Yes.
Paper Roses?
Very good.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah, it's bad. Marie Osmond had a hit with it.
I realized the way your eyes deceived me.
That's enough.
I like that very much.
Oh, it's awful.
Lovely.
That was number 5 in 1960.
Oh, it should have gone higher.
And we were discussing. You accused me of being.
She never had a number one song, which is what we said.
Sometimes you're ahead of your time, aren't you?
And you were insistent she did have a number one.
Well, it's number 1 on the country chart.
And in my heart.
Hillbilly chart.
Hillbilly?
Yeah. No, she died a couple months ago. I made some reference to her. I forget in what context.
December 14th.
I'm sure it was pointless. It was because she was a big Florida person. She was the orange juice spokesperson.
That's
for
how
quite
I
some
remember
time.
her.
And she's referenced in a Jimmy Buffett song.
Of course.
Where he says, "I hope Anita Bryant never ever does one of my songs," because she did this whole anti-gay thing. So.
Yeah.
In any event, she be gone. So let's. Once again, we were supposed to do this earlier, and I forgot. So I'll take full blame for this one. After that first hour, which I was wrong 3 times.
Time now for Today in History.
What day is today?
April 2nd.
September. Oh,
April 2nd.
September.
Give or take a month.
Okay. Today in History, April 2nd. Here we go.
Okay.
This is a good one right off the bat. 742, happy birthday. Your hint is Steely Dan.
742.
Becker or
William Burroughs.
Born in 742.
In 42. Well.
Your hint is kid.
Charlemagne.
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 Charles the Great.
Yeah. That's exactly Charles the Great.
Yeah, that's what Charlemagne means.
Yeah, he was actually the first Charles in charge, they called him.
Oh, of our days and our nights?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Man.
Of our wrongs
That makes
and
me-
our rights.
Keep going. This is exciting.
And he was the king of
The
Christie.
chips.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking
King
about.
of wishful thinking.
I am
Charlemagne.
the king.
King of
Wow,
wishful
that is a-
thinking.
I love that song.
Go west.
The Franks, if you will. France, the Franks.
Aren't we all related to Charlemagne?
That's that old kind of idea,
Saying
isn't
it all
it, or
goes back to
something?
him almost.
Yeah. The king of Franks in today's world would be Joey Chestnut, I think.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one I'll give to you, Christy.
Okay.
Franks and beans.
Born in 1725, one of the most romantic names in Western history. First name Giacomo, last name
Giacomo.
think,
It's got to be
Lover.
Italian.
I think Lust.
Ruth Buzzy.
Amore. I don't know what.
I know.
You know what it is?
It's over. Giacomo over. Get it? Come over.
You got us.
No,
That
I
was
don't.
distracting and yet silly.
Ferrari.
Casanova.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Blame it on the
Casanova.
Casanova.
Ha ha ha. That he banged so
And
well.
he
He was so out there that they named the whole cheating thing after him, right?
Oh, he's a real
He's a
Casanova.
Casanova.
Didn't he pass away and there was like a huge funeral in New York City, I think? Didn't people,
no, that's
women like lost their minds?
that's Rudolph Valentino.
No, I think it's Casanova, Tom.
Oh. Now, would you rather be a Casanova or a Don Juan?
I think all three are
Casanova.
very similar.
How do you feel about the burn? You're a real Don Juan. The ladies don't want anything to do with you.
Oh, man. I
think that's up there.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
Try it with an accent.
what accent would you like? Chinese?
Hindu.
Okay,
Hindu.
let's go with
Chinese.
Oh yeah, I'll give you I'll give you $10.
Blame it on Josh Arnold.
Oh, let's see. Here's another one. 1805. Happy birthday, Hans Christian Andersen.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, of the Christian Andersons.
Yes, yeah.
The Muslim Anderson.
Now, Hans Andersenberg.
Again, those of the Jewish faith.
He wrote The Little Mermaid, didn't he?
Yeah. We have.
sick
What about when Han got employed?
I got an easy one for
Han's
you.
job, right?
I got an easy one for you.
Okay.
Born in 1875, Halsey.
Okay.
Walter Chrysler.
Oh, did he build the building? The
You know,
Chrysler building?
you give her an
That's the
easy
way it
one.
was.
Was it? I mean,
Well, he started with cars, but then
yeah,
he
he,
built the
he
building.
found, he found the Chrysler Company.
Yeah.
The Chrysler Building might be my favorite skyscraper.
It's
You
a
guys have
very
beautiful
nice.
one.
It is
You have
It's
a favorite
so Art
skyscraper?
Deco. I love it.
Why didn't they ever come out with a Jesus at Chrysler?
A few
Or
comedians
a
did.
car? Yeah. Jesus Chrysler.
A quick reminder, by the way, I forgot to mention this. The Bob and Tom pop-up shop, we've got those T-shirts, the special editions, charity T-shirts for Toledo and Cincinnati. It's up right now, and it ends tonight. So check out the Bob and Tom store pop-up T-shirt shop right now.
Those are collector's items.
Go to bobandtom.com and check that out. Real quick birthdays, Marvin Gaye.
Oh, he sings well.
Funny last name, though.
What a voice.
His
mom would
his dad shot him.
What?
Yeah, it's an awful story.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Horrible story.
I think his parents were having an argument. He tried to intervene, and Dad shot him.
I heard that through the grapevine.
Nice.
Well, he did win the argument, though.
Walk in the room,
Pops
say, "What's
won the
going
argument,
on?"
by God.
Oh, boy.
Last hit. In 1513, okay, Halsey, here's your opportunity. Who is credited with the Western, if you will, culture discovery of Florida? 1513.
The Saint guy. Saint Augustine? No. Santino.
right.
Ponce de Leon?
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon, or in
Fountain of
the
Youth
in the
guy?
Disney comic book, it was Ponce de Leon.
Yes.
It was related. And lastly, Jackie Mitchell purportedly struck out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig in an exhibition game in 1931 in the state. And then she toured with the House of David, the famous ball club that couldn't shave. Or
Jackie Mitchell, a lady?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
How
And,
about that?
and Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig said they were not bagging it that she actually did pitch against.
Awesome.
Once again,
right.
proving that there were lesbians in 1931. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules, or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
NBA veteran Jim Jackson takes you on the court.
You get a chance to dig into my 14-year career in the NBA and also get the input from the people that will be joining. Charles Barkley.
I'm excited to be on your podcast, man. It's an honor.
Spike Lee, entrepreneur, filmmaker, Academy Award winner.
Nixon.
So, now you see, I got you. But also how sports brings life, passion, music, all of this together.
The Jim Jackson Show, part of the Rich Eisen Podcast Network. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.